Hi, everyone. It's me. It's Adam Jackpot. I don't have a nickname tonight because it is a big night. It is our big award show event for Post Awards. How many years is this now, Zaya? 3, 4?
4, I believe.
4 years running, 4 Post, 4 awards, 4th anniversary. It's bigger than 5. And as always, we have guests because unlike what we usually do where this is attached to the podcast, it's separate this year. And we've brought some of our top brass, including producer Josh.
Hello. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, look here, Shawn. I remember what you said on the Mania 21 podcast. I would just like to say, first of all, you know I'm not your type, right? You don't like hairy brown bears.
Okay. We are
My comments were taken
track.
out of context.
This has gone off the rails already. We're like 2 minutes in. Well, you heard him already. Shawn Walsh is also here.
Yay! Thank you, guys.
And the British.
Hello.
Oh, and also Zaya.
Yay!
Yeah, the co-host of the show. Hi, everybody. If I sound weird, that's because my computer decided to take a shit on me, and so now I'm on my phone recording.
And of all nights, the big night of the awards. Once again, the 5 of us have joined, and it's going to get contentious, I feel like. Or maybe not. Maybe we're all on the same page. Wouldn't that be crazy? Wouldn't that be something to end 2025 off the right way? There's no chance in hell that's going to happen.
I was about to say, I very much doubt that's the case.
But if you're all ready, and we're all ready, we are going to start the evening off with a big one in our first category for our first award, and that is going to be Tag Team of the Year. It has been an up and down year for tag team wrestling. But where do we all land in terms of our Tag Team of the Year? So we're going to be doing snake draft order here. I'm going to start out first. We're going to go down, then we're going to go back up, and we're all going to give our honorable mention and our winner right off the bat as we move on to the next. So, I'll start off. Honorable mention. This was kind of hard. It kind of pretty much between both of these teams. But they were only around a little bit compared to the other team that's been around longer. But I gave it a Brodito for honorable mention. I'm very happy that Tony Khan decided to keep a makeshift tag team that actually had some steam and not just let it flutter out after, not doing anything with them. No, they actually got the tag titles, and it was pretty cool. And they didn't just lose them right away. So, right off, that was great. But Tag Team of the Year for me is going to be the men that beat Brodito recently. It's FTR. Again, how long it took for them to finally have tag gold again is ridiculous. But you can't go wrong with any time they have a match. So now we'll move on to Hit.
Same 2, same order.
Wow.
Same 2, same order.
All right, so we are starting off on the right page. This is crazy.
Yeah, Brodito, because of just length of, the team together. I saw the title change live. Epic pop, epic moment. Okay. But FTR, especially since they turned heel. Because FTR as heels is always the best. The bastards. I love to hate them over it. It's what we enjoy. So, pretty much, that's the 2.
When we're done with every category, we'll have a little talk, and then we'll go on to the next. So, Josh, you're up next for your honorable mention and your Tag Team of the Year.
So, it's a bit different, but I have FTR as the honorable mention by default. Because my winner for Tag Team of the Year is Brodito.
Oh.
We're on the right track still.
We're all on the same path, but you decided to swap it. That it?
All right.
Yep, that's it.
Oh, okay. We'll come back then. Shawn?
All right. So we've had a good track record here, and I'm going to break it.
And
So what we're going to do is honorable mention to the Crush Boys, Starboy Charlie and Titus Alexander.
I'm going to argue that. That's good.
They held the West Coast Pro Tag Team titles twice this year. They're the current reigning champions. They literally main event shows. They've had some of the best matches this year. Standouts on the indie scene. They should be signed, so they get the honorable mention. However, I'm going to be a sheep with the rest of you guys, and my winner is FTR. Yeah. Undisputably the best tag team this year, I think.
All right, well, we'll come back to Shawn in a second there, but Zaya for the end part of the awards.
Well, Shawn broke it up a little bit, but not by much, because we're going to be going 4 for 5 here, because my honorable mentions are Brodito, and my tag team of the year goes to FTR for pretty much every single same reason everybody's already stated. Fucking phenomenal year, great year. It looks like it's going to continue into 2026. So yeah, this was a pretty easy one.
Sweet, Neela.
Pretty much, like I said, after every award, if anybody has any comments they want to bring up to somebody else's choice, I will say, Shawn, you're fair. I know we're all going to give him shit for it right off the bat, but they had those really sick matches with Cowboy Way.
Mm-hmm.
So
Adam, what happened to your boys Fraxium, dude? I thought they were gonna fucking clean sweep this shit.
They got called up. That's the problem.
They got called up. Yeah. They got put on the worst show on network television, which we'll get into.
That is
terrible. But no, I will say, although I didn't have Brodito here, if I was allowed to have a third honorable mention, they would have been on mine. I mean, they're fantastic. So I can't dispute it, but seriously, I mean, you're going to notice in my thing, unlike Adam, I actually liked the indies, so I'm going to acknowledge the indies in my awards.
I have okay,
You can't say that he's wrong when you haven't gone to a single show this year.
Ouch.
Yeah, Adam.
Oh, I go to more indie shows.
What show did you go to, Shawn?
That's crazy.
I was asking, and you kept saying no. I want to go to WWE. So.
No, wait, no, because this is wrong.
Show me the screenshot.
All right, well, we're gonna move on to our next award, and so Zahaya, you'll start for this one, and we're gonna go to Television Show of the Year. Who had the best show on TV in 2025?
I almost didn't even come up with an honorable mention because there's really only one straight answer for this, but I guess I put Collision because that's the only other show that I watch nearly weekly. But yeah, no. Show of the year goes to AEW Dynamite. It's the most consistent wrestling show on TV right now, and that's just the straight and narrow of it.
Shawn.
Yeah, I'd like to say differently, but I can't. Just miserable year for WWE, mostly outside of QFE players, and TNA's TNA. So Collision's the honorable mention. Dynamite is show of the year, despite the problems both shows have.
Producer Josh.
You're not gonna get too different of an answer. AEW Dynamite just wins show of the year by default. I don't even have honorable mention because
not even
Josh is one of those viewers who does not watch Collision.
I mean
that's most of the AEW audience, but
Hitkid.
Watch both. Collision, honorable mention, Dynamite, show of the year. That this is by default, but mainly because the other brand has been absolutely garbage this year.
So, first category that's going to get unanimous, all 5 for 5, because I also picked Dynamite. Because trust me, I wanted to pick something else. I
know you do.
You could go back months and months ago this year of me making it a point that NXT was the most consistent show, and that something fucking went wrong in the summer, and they've never recovered. I shouldn't even say they're starting to. There's highlights, but I have an honorable mention, and it's my show, so I can use it. Four Post Massacre Saturday Night's Main Event on YouTube every Saturday.
You cheeky bastard.
That's nasty. That's
called self-promotion.
I shouldn't let you have that.
I put a lot of work into it. It's better than Raw.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, so again, I think we all kind of made it a point here. Not a great year for TV.
No, not at all.
I don't know what went wrong. especially when it was like contract year for a lot of people.
Well, once you get your contracts, you go, all right, don't got to try anymore.
Yeah, I
Got
guess
it.
that is the case, huh? Because like
Or
Raw started off
maybe-
strong with Netflix, and then they kind of just teetered out. SmackDown is, I don't even
The
know
worst
what
show on television.
is going
Terrible.
on there.
What were you expecting with Road Dogg? Honestly, we know his track
Road
record.
Dogg and
AJ
AI.
Styles told us to give him a chance.
And Shawn just kind of lost his marbles throughout the year with his booking. So
Well, I think for HBK, it's a case of like, you keep taking my people, or I don't want to let them
Who
go.
are they
because
taking?
I guess that's
what
also
I
what
was
they
saying.
Taking right now.
The problem is they're not taking enough people.
Yeah, and then Collision it's Collision.
Yeah.
Dynamite started off rough, but it's gotten better.
It
It's
has.
gotten really
Around
good.
like,
And
like
it's
the
not,
all-in build, it's been better.
I said it. AEW TV product wise turned the corner after February. I've been banging this point all year. Truth, after the Australia show Grand Slam,
it's
when we started going into Double or Nothing, and and what do you call it?
When we started putting Maxwell and Hangman back in the forefront where they should have been, the show did start to get better.
Yeah.
Once the Death Rider story was seeing the end of sight, it was like, oh.
Yeah. Well, let's
I can
move
like this
on
show.
to another performer award of the evening. It's going to be the best non-wrestler of the year. Who was the best person that didn't get in the ring and do the graps? My winner last year is my honorable mention this year, and it's Nick Aldis. I still think he's the best general manager that WWE have had in a very long time. He's consistent. He's great on the mic. He goes back with it with the competitors, so he's not just a bitch like Pierce is most of the time, or Ava. So I'm going to give it to Nick Aldis, but the best non-wrestling person of the year is Don Callis. He's just the best. On commentary, on the mic as a manager. I mean, the Don Callis family has half the AW roster in it, so he's doing something right. Hit?
Agree with you on the winner, which we'll get into in a second. I have a different honourable mention.
Oh, go ahead.
Honourable mention, Big Stoke.
That's fair.
Oh.
Pairing him with FTR was a godsend. You want to talk about work? On a heat magnet, if I'm allowed to say it, for that team as well. And he fits so well into under Stoke with FTR. You don't think it should work, but it works. So Stoke for honourable mention. Don Callis wins this award hands down for me.
He's perfect.
He's one of the most hated men. Like, I'll be booing that fucker upcoming this Wednesday. Oh, and throwing the Seabiters at him. You get where I'm coming from. As vile a wrestling fan as I can be. So, yeah, Don Callis wins this award, hands down.
Producer Josh.
Honorable mention, Joe DeSattore. One of the few WWE commentators
Oh,
who
good
doesn't
shot.
annoy me.
Good shot.
Good
I like
Joe.
Joe's
I
always
like
been
Joe.
good.
Joe's got a
been
great
good.
voice.
If there was a commentator award, I would have put Joe as the honourable mention.
Yeah, I should have done that.
However, my winner is not Don Callis. My winner is Stokely Hathaway.
Oh.
It was originally going to be Tony Schiavone, but I went with Stokely.
I have no problem with Stoke winning it.
Shawn.
All right, so my honorable mention, although he has tied up the boots once or twice this year, is going to be MVP of
That's
the Hurt
fair.
Syndicate.
I'll allow it. Yeah, that's fair.
I just like MVP.
Yeah.
Despite him being a certain political figure, it seems I support it. I think it's great. Don't do jobs. So yeah, that's cool. And then the winner is Renee Paquette. I think she has been fantastic, and she's been fantastic forever. And sometimes I think it's easy to kind of take her for granted.
That's a fair point. I'm like,
Good show.
That's a good
Isaiah.
Well, listen, I'm going to be agreeing with the Brit this time around because my honorable mention was Stokely Hathaway. And my winner for non-wrestler of the year goes to Don Callis. He's like 50% of the fucking show, bro. Him and his stable are like 50% of the show. So it's like you can't ignore him. It's like damn near impossible. And he's very good at what he does too. Like he's been good with Kyle, he's been good with Okada, he's been good with Takeshita. Like all his guys are very much over. So I gotta give it to Don.
He was great that one night with Andrade.
Hopefully that'll be coming more back permanent when Andrade sticks the shit out of him.
I will say, Josh, I think Joe, great shout. He's very good on commentary. His voice is great.
Joe, I've always rated Tessitore, you know me, I'm the combat sports guy. I'm not just, wrestling. I'm, boxing, UFC. And Joe was always great, doing the boxing on ESPN as well.
Him and Wade are really good together.
They are really good. I like Joe. Joe Tessitore he would have been my honourable mention though, because I would have had someone else win Commentator of the Year.
I got to be commentator next year.
That's up to Shawn for picking Renee. Too,
yeah, Renee, that's a great shout.
Yeah, Renee was a great shout.
I didn't even think about Renee really.
I will say I had Don originally, but the point you mentioned, Sahaya, actually worked against him. He is all over the show, and he's great. But sometimes I'm like, damn, I just saw you. So
yeah, you're right.
I'm not gonna argue.
That's why he didn't get picked from me either. It's like it's too easy.
All right, we're gonna now start with Sahai. We're gonna do a bit of a back-to-back here of two categories that kind of sometimes get lumped in the same vein. But we're gonna start out with the breakout of the year for 2025.
Breakout of the year. So my honorable mention for this one, because I believe I'm going off of memory of what I wrote on my computer since I can't get on my fucking computer right now. But honorable mention, I went with Javon Evans, I believe. I
really liked all those matches he lost.
Look, man.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Fed don't have many bright spots. He's absolutely one of them. So I feel like I had to give him something. But my winner for breakout goes to Jet Speed, both Kevin Knight and Speedball Mike Bailey. They have been one of the brightest spots on like every show they've been on. We just saw it with Speedball and Fletcher and Kevin Knight and Fletcher. Like both of those guys deserve like really high up the card spots after their tag run is over.
Sick. Shawn?
So my honorable mention is Leon Slater from TNA.
Good.
I just think it's very few times you can say something nice about TNA, and this is one time they actually invest in time in a young star. They should do this a lot more. There's a lot of great talented people out there. And Leon is great. Also, he's a mark. He loved the AJ Styles TNA theme. And he's literally wrestling on Saturday night's main event this weekend for John Cena's last match. Like, I mean, I think he deserves it. And I think he has a bright future. Speaking of a bright future, the winner, I didn't hot dog it like Sahaya. I went and picked someone, and I went with Kevin Knight for Breakout Star of the Year.
He said, fuck Speedball.
Kevin Knight.
He said his tag teams were allowed.
Tag teams are allowed, yeah.
No, that's true. But he is just fantastic. I was a fan of Kevin Knight before he even got to AEW. But you might remember, I expressed, I was skeptical that he was going to break out. And it wasn't his fault. It's just the nature of how AEW books. And thankfully, it was wrong about that one. He has been he's been able to shine. Obviously, Jet Speed's been incredible. I think he is easily the breakout of the Continental Breakfast so far, and I think honestly he's just overall the best person right now in the tournament, and I think it would be an absolute crime not to ride with him going forward. Also, incredibly handsome man, so he deserves it.
Thank you, Shawn.
All very much facts.
Producer Josh.
Controversial pick for honorable mention, but I'm gonna do it anyway. JC Jane.
Oh shit.
I actually kind of turned a corner with her because I didn't like her beating Stephanie Vercare for the belt, but in all honesty, I think I've turned a corner with her. And if you can get me to turn a corner with you, I'll support it. I think she's gotten a lot better. That rolling forearm she does is insane. Like, for no reason. The fact that it's as good as it is, I gotta give her a compliment. My pick, though, is BDE.
Wow.
Because I don't think I was ever
Wow.
expecting a YouTuber to really hit wrestling as hard as he's done. And I gotta give him all the credit in the world. So, I'll go with BDE as my winner.
Hit.
My turn. There's a lot you could give this to, and everyone's got a good answer so far. I'm going to differ it up a little bit now, though. Honorable mention, this is with the Continental Classic, but also, AEW this year. Mascara Dorada of CMLL. The new version of Mascara Dorada.
That's a
That's
good,
a good shout.
It's a good shout.
He is amazing. Legitimately.
I was so happy
He
got in
is
the practice.
legitimately amazing, and I love a lot about him. Breakout of the year, though, I'm going to be a bit of a sheep on this one. Leon Slater. Youngest in charge. He is he is one of the very, 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 very few things good with TNA.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's probably going to be gone from there in the next 6 months to WWE.
No, that's what
That is also true.
So, yeah, youngest in charge wins this award for me. Mascara Dorada, honorable mention.
So I'm going to be the only one here that's going to be picking women because you guys are all sexist.
I bet you I know who he said. A name he says right
my
now.
honorable mention is going to be Harley Cameron.
That's a great show. I was very tempted to
Good
pick
pick.
her. If we had a female award, I would have picked her.
It's like she definitely had the stuff with Mercedes, all the stuff with the puppet. She just won the tag titles. For someone I don't think had any wrestling experience prior to AEW,
Great. She's done great.
she's definitely stood out. But my breakout of the year, I don't give a shit, is T-Pax.
I knew it. I knew it. I didn't even have to.
I
don't care.
He's about to say a name. I fucking knew him.
She's
Oh.
massively over with the crowd. Her losing
She
the
is
belt
over.
has made people turn off the product.
True.
I don't care. She plays her character well, and again, for someone who didn't have wrestling experience, she's only been doing it for like 2 years, is really good in the ring. And I got Zahaya turned around on her, too. So I think that's enough for me to say she deserves it on my end.
What's next?
Any thoughts, though? Anybody?
No, I'm not going to argue with Harley Cameron. She was third on the list, and Tatum's in the top 10. But I knew you were going to pick Homer.
Like, we were all, like, in, like... Well, except for me, like, me and Shawn were all, like, in a different place when we were thinking of, like, Breakout. So, that was one of our more, all over the place.
Yeah, everybody gets a chance. Everybody gets something. But now for newcomer. Originally, we were going to stick with, like, rookie, but, rookie's so...
hard.
Yeah. So we went with newcomer. I think we said within a year or two or something of that sense. Where they would
starting.
So I'm starting. And Shawn, you'll be happy about this one. One of my honorable mentions is a tag team.
Oh.
Is Swipe Right.
Oh, hell yeah.
I didn't know who the fuck these guys were. They got signed to Evolve. I was like, all right, I'll check it out. They're really fun. I'm more of a Ricky guy than Shawn, and he likes Brad. But they're going to be, I think they should already be on NXT, along with Jackson. I couldn't put Jackson, he's not a breakout. He's not a newcomer, he's been around for a minute. But Swipe Right, I mean, they've probably only been around for about a year or two, right?
Yeah, very, very new.
And to already get this much exposure, I think is great. But my newcomer of the year, I'm also keeping it with the women, is Miss Kurt Angle Kendall Gray.
Yeah,
Oh,
I saw that coming.
This chick is fucking incredible. The only thing she's got to work on is like promo, and I think you've got a star in the making. She is super smooth in the ring.
Insanely talented.
She's so good. Again, someone who didn't have any wrestling experience. I mean, she had wrestling, like actual wrestling experience, but not pro wrestling experience, and she's fit like a glove. She's going to be a big deal. Definitely.
Need
Definitely.
to change the finish as well.
Yeah, the complete shot ain't great, but she'll figure it out. Hit, breakout, or newcomer.
newcomer.
Here's where I'm going to bar off Josh. BDE was honourable mention.
That's fair. I didn't even think about BDE.
Who thought a YouTuber would be this, really good, or if you get where I'm coming from?
Yeah, YouTubers
Seriously.
stink.
Usually YouTubers, you wouldn't be thinking, especially in wrestling, but that man's hit it hard and that man's, dedicated. So BDE for honourable mention. I'm a sheep on this one. Kendall Gray is the newcomer of the year.
Too good.
You need to, she can work on the finisher. I agree on that. My God, though. You want to talk about someone who has come in and, shocked you with how good she's been. No one expected to be, this great in a sense, within, less than a year?
About 2, I think she's been in the system for about 2 years.
Yeah, with no background experience, though. Yeah, Kendall Gray.
She's great. Producer Josh!
Honorable mention would be to Kendall Gray, because I did not have an honorable mention originally, but she'll fit that spot, just do. My winner is also my breakout, because it's also BDE. I think I've been so impressed by him that I'm like, he's got to get 2 awards out of it.
He's one of the few that have, haven't done it for clout and actually have given a shit. So, Shawn.
So I'm gonna steal your honorable mention, and I'm gonna give that to Swipe Right, who are fantastic. Also, they're good looking as well. Doesn't hurt, and also they're due to you who can lose matches and it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that is an incredible quality. You're right. They should be on NXT by now. Them and Jackson Drake should be on NXT. Hopefully they are signed full time.
They need tag teams, and
they do desperately.
Them and like I said, it should have been like Leon and Javon versus them tag team feud. That's perfect.
Excellent, yeah, and they would do great. I'm sure they're going to be probably sometime next year once they got like people to replace them in the program. But they're fantastic, and I think they got a bright future ahead of them. As for the winner, someone who actually, you could argue is a rookie, and that's Andrew Cass from West Coast Pro. He is the current West Coast Pro Golden Gate champion. Literally, so West Coast Pro has like their main shows, and then they also have certain shows that are like for their school. And Andrew Cass he's a graduate from that school. He wrestled on a lot of those shows. He now wrestles on the main shows and won the Golden Gate Championship. Had a really good match with Alpha Zode to win the title. And he just really really exciting guy. And I think once he starts putting the pieces together, he's going to be a bigger standout, especially in that promotion. So Andrew Cass, newcomer of the year.
All right, Zahaya.
So honorable mention goes to Kevin Knight, who literally started earlier this year as just a collision match with Jay White. Jay ends up getting injured. He gets put into the Owen against Ospreay on pay-per-view. Fucking kills it. And it has just been upwards ever since. So that's my honorable mention. He's fucking great. He's going to be something big within the next year or so. But my winner for newcomer of the year goes to Megan Bain because, good
All
lord,
right.
the woman came in immediately, was treated like a fucking big deal. Got in, started kicking ass, beat Statlander twice, I believe. Fucking came in, got a world title shot on pay-per-view within the next few months. And Adam and Shawn know I was very adamant about her winning that match against Tony. And I still stick by that because I think Megan is, it's only a matter of time before she has that world title and is like top of the card as like soon as possible.
Well, those are the awards. Any comments? I'll say this: good year for the women.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I really can't disagree with the picks that you guys made.
No arguments. All fair cases everywhere.
Especially
haven't-
Kendall.
Yeah,
I mean, she's great.
Yeah.
So
All right. Well, we're gonna move on to match awards. We're gonna do 3 back-to-back awards here for the matches. We'll start with the lower tier of it. We're gonna do Indie Match of the Year.
oh,
Zahaya, what was your
Okay.
Indie Match of the Year?
So it was very easy because all of my matches came from the same show,
Oh,
actually. So honorable mention goes to Fuego del Sol against Atticus Kogar at Janela's Spring Break.
The great match.
That match fucking kicked ass. They killed each other. It had blood. It was exactly what a blood feud ender is all about, and they delivered. But my indie match of the year also comes from Janela Spring Break. It's Megan Bain and Bozilla. Because my God, I love Haas matches. I love it even better when they're women Haas matches, and that's exactly what this was. It fucking kicked ass. They know what to say is welcome. They threw each other around. And it was it was just a great time. So, Megan, Bozilla, my indie match of the year.
Shawn, this one's
So
gonna be contentious for you, I feel.
oh yeah, there was a lot to consider here, but the honorable mention is from from WrestleMania weekend. Is from the Dragon Gate and Pro Wrestling Revolution show. It was for the Pro Wrestling Revolution tag team titles, Lucha Solos against the Panther Brothers. They had a kick-ass match, and I wasn't even expecting it. I didn't know who these guys were beforehand. I was watching. I was like, I don't know. I'll watch. I'll see. I was like, holy fucking shit. I literally went to you guys. I was like, we got to watch this match. Like,
I was impressed, and one of them was a fat guy, so.
Yeah, just doing a bunch of luchador stuff. Like, it absolutely incredible. It's a rare time where, like, I just watch people I just know absolutely nothing about and come out of it just being totally won over like this, and it was so much fun. As for the winner for Indie Match of the Year, it will be from West Coast Pro's 7th anniversary show, and that is when it was Crush Boys versus Cowboy Way 3 for the West Coast Pro World Tag Team Championships. They had 3 incredible matches this year. I mean, the WrestleMania weekend one was more of a beatdown, like kind of a squash might be too liberal there, but like it built up to them getting the belts back. Also, this match, Starboy Charlie and Titus Alexander shared a smooch in this match, so right for the feels for me. Also, Cowboy Way, they were all kissing each other, so it was a lot of fun. And then once the kissing stopped, they kicked a bunch of ass. It was so much fun. The crowd was into it. This was an absolutely incredible match, and like I really, really suggest people going out of their way to watch it. It's on their YouTube channel. West Coast Pros shows are on there. It is honestly, just in general, just a top quality match of the year.
Josh, I believe you skipped out on this one.
Yep, because I didn't watch a lot of indie matches, so you can skip
fair.
on me.
Hit.
Oh boy. Honorable mention. I'm going European scene here. I'm going to go to WXW Carrot Gold.
Oh.
And I'm going to go to 2 men who are on the WWE, system in a sense. Angie Blank versus Leon Slater from night 1 of this year's Carrot Gold.
Oh, John would be very happy with that.
This was a fucking great match. Legitimately top tier match between two of top tier talents in a sense.
I have to watch one of these dudes' matches.
You do because they are really good. Blank, who just got recently signed to WWE, Huey's thing. I'm going to shock you though right now. I'm actually going to give you what is my indie match of the year, and I'm going to advise everyone to watch this. I'm sticking to the European scene.
Okay.
I'm going to OTT though, Ireland.
Wow, what a name I haven't heard in a minute.
Yeah, we're going to OTT Ireland, and we're going to OTT's Summer Bash in a sense, and it was the show in Belfast. Okay. Belfast Summer Bash. It was for the OTT tag team titles, and I advise everyone, and it only goes 14 minutes, but Shawn just said about, the West Coast Pro Tag Team title match being epic. I implore everyone to go and watch this match. It was Sammy the Snake D, and here's the name you all heard, Trent Seven.
Oh, no.
Boo.
I know, I was getting some boost for that. Against the Hype Dogs, Kuro and Mecca, who you may have seen on the Rev Pro scene and all that from France.
Did you say the Hype Dogs or the Hot Dogs?
Hype Dogs.
Oh, okay.
Kuro, I've heard John's mentioned him before.
Yeah. Go watch this tag match. It is a hidden gem. It's that good. Only goes 14 minutes, but you feel like you've been through a whirlwind half hour. Legitimately. It is tremendous.
I'm going to be piggybacking Zaya here for honorable mention because it's going to be Fuego, KJ, Orso against Atticus.
That was third on my list. I'm going to let that be known.
My indie match of the year is a GCW match. Was a 6-man tag between Marcus Mathers, Alec Price, and Jordan Oliver against Billy Starks, Megan Bain, and Mio Yamashita.
That was epic.
Excellent
that was
match.
Epic.
Holy shit. You just take 6 of the best fucking talent going and you say, just do your shit for like 17 minutes. Everybody got to look like a star because everyone in that match is a star. Only a matter of time before Alec and Jordan finally get their due. That match that's the only match I could think of. It was the first one that came to my head. So definitely my match of the year. Any thoughts before we move on to the next category?
No, I'm not going to argue that one. KJ Atticus was third on my list. That was in my top 5.
I feel like KJ needs to be put more in bigger spots going forward next year.
He absolutely does.
He made the best
wrestling Texas.
Dude, talk about a dude who like reinvented himself. Like
made it work great.
Like he was going nowhere. Like there was nothing in fucking Fuego, and this dude, like I any of the companies, like I'd be rushing to sign him, but the indies, like come on, such an easy gimmick to put on your show.
So like I said, we're gonna move on to our next match category. And I always like to save the fun one for the end. So we're going to do Match of the Year right now. I guess it starts off with me for Match of the Year. My honorable mention was the Hangman and Will Ospreay in the Owen Hart Finals. It's perfect. I like good wrestling. I like both of those men. But I like violence a little bit more, that have a bit more of a story, and also features 2 of the best women going today. It's Toni Storm and Mariah May and the Hollywood ending. My match of the year. It's perfect way to end the best wrestling story of 2024 bleeding into 2025 that AEW had going. And they've never been able to capitalize on it since. And, well, we know where Blake's all at. So, yeah.
That match was never. I knew as soon as when that match happened, it was never leaving your match of the year. It was never going to leave it.
I got everything I wanted out of it. There was a light tube.
Yeah, that match was tremendous. That's third on my list.
The build was so fucking good.
Yeah,
but hit.
That's third on my list. Okay, that is third on my list. Okay, match of the year. I'm gonna shout out me TV match of the year. I've differed this up, okay? My TV match of the year, and people will maybe criticize me for this one, but my TV match of the year, AEW Collision from Chicago, the Chicago Street Fight for the TNT Championship, Dustin Rhodes, Kyle Fletcher.
That match is amazing. I love that match.
Everything right in a match. Sympathetic baby-faced, cocky heel, blood, violence, title change to put over the new guy, the fact doing the business, for the new guy, and really selling him, as a villain. Everything you want. It's storytelling, and the match itself is fucking brilliant. So, that's my TV match at year. Match at year, though, Hangman Ospreay. It's been since Double or Nothing. The fact they had to follow another match of the year contender in my eyes, which was Anarchy in the Arena that night.
It was a fun match.
Because it's in my top 10 still. The fact they had to follow that.
And they did.
And they kept that crowd, going and everything with it. On an AEW long pay-per-view, which we do complain about. The fact they kept that crowd going off it. Yeah. Hangman Ospreay match at year. Hands down.
Producer Josh.
All right, I'm going with a different Hangman match for my honorable mention. I'm going Hangman Moxley at All In 2025.
What I argue was fourth.
That's fair.
I enjoy the whole disaster ride, the whole swerve handing Hangman the chain, and Hangman getting his moment with the championship, pulling out the championship out of the briefcase, which got a pop, which is kind of crazy. A title coming out of a briefcase gets a pop. I enjoyed it. But my winner was Anarchy in the Arena.
All right.
Because I love violent stuff. Maybe too much. But that kind of fulfilled everything I needed.
Shawn.
So, my honorable mention is from AEW Revolution. Will Ospreay, Kyle Fletcher in Steel Cage.
That was great as well. I don't know why.
Bonkers match. They did a Spanish fly from the fucking top of the cage. It's incredible. I remember that show. I was really adamant. I think Kyle Fletcher needs to win this match. And I remember coming out of it being bummed that he lost, but I was like, damn, if he was going to lose. That was a great-ass fucking match where it's it just doesn't even matter. That was incredible. Then my match of the year is going to be the Owen final, the Double or Nothing match between Will Ospreay and Hangman Adam Page. I mean, they just had a fucking banger, kick-ass match. This was not one. Sometimes some of these matches they go a little too much, but I was in on it, and I think the best thing about this match is we really didn't know who was going to win.
It was 50-50.
Yeah. It was 50-50. Everyone, there was a real shot, it could have gone either way. And I think it made those near falls mean just a little bit more. And, just incredible work. And hopefully at some point when Will Ospreay's back, we run this back down the road.
My honorable mention for match of the year goes to Konosuke Takeshita against Zack Sabre Jr. at King of Pro Wrestling. It was really between that, Omega, Gabe, and fucking ZSJ and Goto at New Beginning, but it was the culmination of Takeshita winning the G1, Zack having another fucking tremendous year, and they all coming together, and they just fucking killed it. And it got Takeshita his world title win. That was much earned. So that was my honorable mention. However, I'm going same way as the Brit. My match of the year is Hangman and Ospreay at
Shawn
Double or
also
Nothing.
picked that.
Did he?
I did. But it's okay. You wanted to give the British something. That's fine.
We were okay. So 3 for 3. But yeah, just for all the things that they said, but also it turned Hangman back into, main event Hangman. And also,
That's fair.
just while I have the time, Ospreay does not get enough credit for helping out as much as he does. Because along with Hangman, along with Fletcher, along with Swerve, along with Maxwell after that so-so world title run, and he was just motionless, and then they paired him up with Ospreay, and suddenly like Max is right back at the top again. There is not enough credit in the world that is given to Ospreay when it comes to just helping out a company, because he is fucking irreplaceable. So yeah, that's my match of the year.
Any comments, thoughts? Good year for wrestling, at least on pay-per-view.
Yeah, I mean, kudos to you, Hitkid. I don't even remember TV matches, but like it's
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, so like we all remember the pay-per-view matches, but for TV match of the year, it had to be, you know, I had to shout out Fletcher Dustin. Because for me, I thought that was the other TV match of the year candidate I had was the All-In rematch, you know, between Moxley and Hangman. If you all remember that from the, from the same Chicago, you know, when they did the residency at the Aragon Ballroom.
That was a good match.
Within those 2 weeks, I think it was within the same week actually, if we remember, we were given 2 match of the year candidates. And like, but when I watched Dustin versus Fletcher, I was on social being like, everyone needs to go and watch this.
That's a really
It's
good match.
absolutely perfect, you know, from storytelling and perspective and everything. So
Once again, you guys are just, you know, no love for the women. I get it. I get it.
Tony Mariah was 4th.
Also, Tony and Mercedes was also close for me.
That's in my top 10.
That was really good. But like I said, I like to save the fun part for the end here on the match awards. What was the worst match of the year? What was the worst match of the year?
Have we got honorable mentions for this or not?
Yes.
I do have an honorable mention, and it's changed. That was the one thing that has changed multiple times, because I was like, "Is not." I genuinely liked wrestling for the most part, but there is one match that just got absolutely shit on, and for good reason. Because why the fuck did this even happen? And that's Mox and Copeland at Revolution in the main event.
Good one.
After every other match on that card, just delivering.
Why was that main event?
This was your main event. It wasn't even a hardcore match either. They couldn't even hit each other. It was just a straight wrestling match with the dumbest cash-in I've ever seen, with Christian fucking coming in.
First shot, I'm not even arguing this.
Oh, it was so dumb. So very dumb. But my worst match of the year goes to Evil versus Tanahashi at the G1 Climax. I fucking hate this match. Hate it so much. I hate Evil.
But he had that match with Takeshi. It was really good, Zai.
Final G1 match, and it's against this asshole, and it sucks.
Yeah, but the Takeshi match was really good.
Oh man, I could go on forever about how much I genuinely dislike this match, but fuck, I fucking hate Evil, bro.
Shawn, are you going to be as mad about your match of the worst match of the years?
Well, my honorable mention is John Cena versus Cody Rhodes from WrestleMania. They had an excellent match at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
But a fucking piss poor, lazy, slow motion, Travis Scott was here match at WrestleMania, the longest entrance of all time, and God, what it just like it also is like the perfect like benchmark for like what was a disappointing run for John Cena before they realized, oh shit, this ain't working. Let's just give the people what they want. So yeah, that's my honorable mention. It was also the main event of WrestleMania, so that carries a lot of weight too. But my worst match of the year is Jon Moxley, Adam Copeland, technically Christian Cage from AEW Revolution.
Yeah.
Legit, that was a match where people were like, do I keep watching AEW after this?
Yeah.
Like, it was bad. And I remember being so angry because I love that show. And I said it then, I was like, this is what's going to be remembered for. And I remember when I was looking back at shows, I was like, oh, that show stunk, right? And I was like, no, the rest of the show was great. It's just this match was terrible for all the reasons that I laid out. Just terrible, terrible match, terrible, terrible title run. And let's just say if Jon Moxley didn't have a different second of the year, he'd be running away with a different category.
No argument.
Josh, what is your worst match of the year?
Honorable mention, Becky Lynch and Nikki Bella. Because I know that match is bad when Maven is shitting on it on his YouTube channel.
What?
I don't even know what that match is.
Oh, I watched it through Maven's channel. It was bad. It was bad. So that's easy honorable mention right there.
Wow.
What a waste of time. The worst match of the year, though, is Cody versus Cena. Because, dear God, how do you ruin the Cena heel turn to the level that this company did? And I had people that I interact with that said, oh, the Mania 41 build is so much better than the 40 build. I'm like, are you people stupid?
Out of your
Really?
fucking minds.
This build, with this whack Cena match, with this whack Travis Scott interference, is better than 40? You're smoking crack. Yeah, Cody Cena, get in the trash.
Hit.
Honorable mention, because I'm surprised it's not been mentioned, okay? I'm going to SummerSlam from this past year.
Oh.
And I'm going to a match which fucking insulted a stipulation. And I love one of the people in this match.
I don't know what this is.
Jacob Fatu Solo Sikoa Steel Cage match.
That match was pretty bad.
I don't know.
You're
I don't
right.
think I've seen
This
that
match was bad. Not only that, they barely used the steel cage, but here's the insulting part. Solo wins thanks to the interference, of the MFTs, okay?
Yeah.
But the insulting part is we don't even get the high spot during the match. We get it post-match. With Jacob insulting off the cage. Are you fucking kidding me?
I lost my
I don't
mind.
think I watched this.
No, we did. We reviewed
I did.
it.
Yeah,
You did?
we reviewed it, yeah.
Wow, fuck! I've already forgot.
You remember it was because of what happened at the end of that night. You said it was the final WWE show we were reviewing, which I'm pretty certain will get mentioned later on this episode.
Oh, wow,
But
wow.
this fucked me off. It was an insult to steel cage matches. Legitimately. An absolute fucking insult and travesty to steel cage matches. I fucking despise it, and I really mean that, okay?
But what was your worst match then?
Worst match of the year, I'm falling in line here. WrestleMania 41 Night 2.
Yeah, that's fair.
You tell me that fucking Travis Scott, who, by the way, doesn't even work there anymore,
Nope.
is the fucking reason we got John Cena's last ever title reign. In a botched heel run. We couldn't get the Rock or anything. And I'm like, Travis Scott is what we're going to remember about WrestleMania 41.
Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck out, you trash-ass promotion. And they haven't really got better since.
Hit. John Cena said it. Nobody cares. No one wants to know the answer to those questions, so it's fine,
Hey, yo, shout out to Pusha T for dissing Travis Scott, by the way.
All right. Well, so I'm just gonna say my worst match is also Cena and Cody because all the exact same reasons. So I'm not really gonna go much into detail on that. But my honorable mention is an indie wrestling match I saw this year that I hated. And
I
it
know
was
what it is.
Mickey James and Maki Ito at WrestleCon.
Oh,
God.
fuck that match, bro.
Where she
Fuck
decided to
that
shoot on
match.
Zig Meltzer
You're like
during the middle of the match.
everyone will go and pick the Minoru Suzuki and Butterby, but were you expecting it to be good?
No.
There was no way it was going to be good. It was a terrible match, but what were you expecting? Maki and Mickey, you expect okay, Mickey can still go, and then she just decides to shoot on Dave and then she turns heel mid-match, and Maki has no idea what the fuck's going on, and they do like a sing-off, and the crowd's all confused. It's late as shit. I hated that match because I wanted it to be so much more. Absolutely honorable mention. But yeah, no, Cody and Cena is worst. Like, what the fuck? Thanks, Hunter and Rock.
And Travis.
And Travis.
And Aubrey Emmanuel, since you don't want to keep your rich-ass nose out of this shit.
But now we'll move on to some fun awards. How about the dumbest booking decision of the year?
Oh my god, here we go.
This is gonna get nasty.
Here we go.
This is gonna get nasty.
Adam, go ahead.
So my honorable mention is something that happened recently. TNA being TNA and taking the belt off of Santana. Because why? Kazarian. Fucking stupid. But my dumbest booking decision of the year is why can't NXT do anything right?
What? I'm surprised that's his dumbest booking decision.
No. Adam, I need you to realize.
I love this show.
I need you to realize how happy this makes me to hear you say that.
I loved this show. And they fucked everything up. Javon could fuck that up. What? Dark State? Fuck that up.
The worst book stable.
Poor Ricky should have been called up. He's finally a heel. Should have happened earlier. Oba should have been called up. Half the roster should have been called up. Their tag division is a fucking mess. And do I have to talk about what they did to T-Packs?
Should have also
that was
turned
a good
Ricky
call.
Should have turned Ricky heel. He would have been a nice foil for Javon when he won the belt from Oba Femi. But that's just me.
You have you have a very talented women's division, and most of them have nothing going on. Why? Why are they hurt? And the TNA stuff is, it's bullshit.
I could go on a literary rant here. There's so many.
That's my dumb booking decision for the year. How are you feeling?
Okay. All right. This one's fairly all right. Okay. Honorable mention. I'm gonna do one for TNA and one for WWE. Okay. Honorable mention TNA Slammiversary. We all know where I'm going here.
Yeah, he should have won the belt.
You are in New York City.
Yup.
That crowd is here to watch Mike Santana win the world title.
Yup.
Why the fuck are you doing it in Boston a couple months later at Bound for Glory? You fucking idiot company. And the worst thing was, if you remember, they had Trick do the fake injury to, go in and steal the pin.
Yep.
Just to get eaten all that. Long TNA, you fucking muppets. So yes, TNA gets honorable mention. Worst booking decision of the year, though, is unanimous for me. End of SummerSlam. Brock Lesnar return. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't want to get into the details. Someone else can do it. All I'm going to say is, it is not a good look when you have someone going on in a fucking sexual assault lawsuit. Still ongoing! And you bring it back! Done. Next!
Producer Josh?
Honorable mention Santana around the world title as a whole. You didn't give him the belt in New York.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
You didn't give him the belt in New York. You did it at a later pay-per-view, and only for this dude to lose the title to Kazarian a month later after you did no month of TNA shows. You take the belt off of him.
The NXT Job Squad.
He got the winning pinfall in the men's TNA NXT match, and you take the belt off of him that quickly? What are you doing, TNA? People like Mike Santana. He went through all of this trouble to prove that he was a main event guy, and the least you could have done was give him a decent run with the belt. Nope, a month. That's it. piss off, TNA? Seriously? Piss off?
Shawn.
No, I'm not done yet.
Oh, sorry, that was your
Winner.
honorable mention. Sorry.
Don't see honorable mention.
I'm not going to do the Brock thing because I think that's obvious and I think that's too easy. My dumbest booking decision is the John Cena retirement tour as a whole.
That's the number
fair.
one. I will
That's
argue.
fair.
Do you understand what this dude means for a lot of wrestling fans as a whole? With the good and the bad with Cena. For as long as he's been around. The least you could have done was do a retirement tour the right way by him and by the people who cared about him. Instead, we got a really good heel turn at the beginning, a bad Mania match, a few bad matches sprinkled along the way. Of course, you had the decent SummerSlam match, but then just a bunch of just mediocre. Then you had the Brock match, which is the stuff with Logan Paul, and it's just like,
with Logan Paul.
what are we doing? And then he's gonna retire after he lost already? Like, what are we doing? This don't feel like the grand appreciation for a guy who's been your guy for like 20 years. It don't feel like that. It just feels like you're Goldberging Cena. That's sad. What a waste of time.
Shawn.
All right. So honorable mention is Kazarian winning the TNA World Title. Like, that's just fucking stupid. Like, yeah, I want to be very clear when I say this right now. Yes, you could make an argument about the booking of Santana, and I hear you and I agree with you. But I'm specifically talking about putting the world title on Frankie Kazarian. Terrible decision, and I don't care what a certain somebody would say. It would have been a terrible decision in 2008 too. Fuck that bitch. All right, waste of time.
All right.
And then, speaking of waste of time, the dumbest booking decision of the year has been the booking of Kenny Omega since All In.
That's awesome.
Kenny Omega is arguably, like, you could argue, if someone told you he's the greatest wrestler of all time, like, I'm not saying that, but if someone said that, I mean, there's a case there. He's easily one of the most important people to AEW's existence.
Yeah.
And since All In, which I stand by, disappointing match, but regardless of that, that dude hasn't been in a singles match once since then. He got destroyed by Kyle Fletcher and has not once even addressed it. He was stretchered out, and he took a few-week vacation and then is just fine. Andrade, that same thing happened, but I will excuse that one because of outside factors. He's also in this never-ending feud with the Don Callis family.
Never gonna
I'm
end.
sick of it.
It's 2020.
It's ridiculous. Like, just move on already. And I could excuse it. And maybe if we got Kenny Omega and Kyle Fletcher on pay-per-view for the TNT title. But we didn't. If you read the reports, apparently it's because AEW doesn't trust Kenny Omega to wrestle a singles match because he's so beat up, which will go to a different category. We'll get to that when we get there. Also, the biggest part of this half-assed, lazy, uninspiring elite reunion angle that has been a detriment to the TV shows. Like, Kenny Omega apparently is so broken, he can't do anything. And we put him with the Jurassic Express, which, by the way, Jungle Boy said, "Kinda sorry, I think." And Kenny said, "Well, why don't you be my tag team partner on Wednesday?" And then they're just fine. All good, no problem. Forgiven for trying to kill him. And then the Young Bucks, who have been absolutely rotten to Kenny Omega specifically this whole run. They've been rotten. They literally tried, their whole story was they were literally trying to destroy AEW. They literally did their finisher on Tony Khan. And Kenny Omega is supposed to be this representative standing up for Tony Khan. And because the Young Bucks saved him one time, well, golly gee, we all make mistakes. And it's all good. And now for the last, 4 or 5 weeks, every week we've had, oh my goodness, the babyfaces are getting beat up. Oh, here comes some more babyfaces to make the save. Just lazy, uninspiring. Kenny Omega deserves better, and it's absolutely ridiculous that this is probably how he's going out.
He's been holding that in since we stopped talking about AEW reviews at the beginning of the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys know I've been bitching about this every fucking week because it pisses me off.
I got you.
He's wanted that every, yeah. Well, you've got, there we go. Zahaya.
Honorable mention goes to Travis Scott in the main event of WrestleMania because at the time it was already fucking too stupid. Now going forward to right now, when there's no follow-up, there's never going to be a follow-up, and that man's never coming back to the Fed because he burnt his bridges. It's one of the dumbest wrestling booking decisions of all time, bar none. It's no. And number one, Josh said it was pretty easy. It was too easy, but it's easy for a reason. It's because it should have never happened. It was a disgrace that it did happen, and that's Brock coming in at the end of SummerSlam Night 2. I've already explained it. I already talked about it. I don't really want to talk more about it. It's fucking disgusting, and they do not give a fuck about you or victims or anyone else for that matter.
All right. Any discussion points? Anybody want to bring anything up? It's been hey, man, wrestling. Still wrestling, man. Still stupid.
Yeah. There will be more moments. God knows there will be more moments next year. I feel like there's a handful.
You're right, but I mean, some of the ones that were said here can't be duplicated. You can't fuck up another John Cena retirement run, you know?
Still got AJ.
Yeah, they could. Yeah, but he ain't gonna get the same fucking. Either way, he shouldn't have gotten that, but whatever. Continuing on with the fun side of the award, most fucked fucker of 2025, Zahaya, who was the most fucked fucker of the year, and their honorable mention.
So, I don't know if I had an honorable mention when I first wrote this down. I think I only wrote that. But if I had to give an honorable mention to someone, I think I'll go ahead and give it to fucking I don't know, Shibata. Fucking honorable mention Shibata because fuck it, love that dude. And but my winner for most fucker goes to Kazuchika Okada because he absolutely is the most fucker. He's the greatest. He's the GOAT. He's the best.
The Christmas thing.
Huh?
I did.
With the Rizzler, and he's interviewing, and he goes, ho,
very
ho,
funny.
bitch. He is very funny. You gotta see it.
He's the best part of any weekly wrestling show. And it's mainly because he says bitch
because
for his hatred of Takeshita.
It's also because he's not the main guy anymore in New Japan, so he could just be a fun mid-card dude who's still a main eventer, but at heart he wants to just be a mid-card guy.
Absolutely. I love him.
Do that. That's fair. That's a really good shout. Shawn, who is the most fucked fucker of 2025?
So, there are two people who are very different for this one. So, honorable mention, I'm going to give it to Bandito.
Okay.
Because that dude is fucking insane. And he's had a killer year, and, like, he's just so fun because he's a goddamn freak in all the positive ways. Like, I love Bandito. So, credit to him. The winner, though, is my dude, Joe Alonzo, from the independent scene, because he literally...
Greasy Starboy Charlie.
Yeah, Greasy Starboy Charlie, yeah.
Yeah.
like, dude literally, like, did a whole angle with, like, wrestlers like Kid and,
Dave the
like,
Kid bald.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
yeah, like, incredible stuff. Like, he shaved his head bald while his dad watched, and then the Kid turned heel and aligned with him, which I think is fucking hilarious. The dude is just slimy and he is not trying whatsoever for people to like him. It is all about heat, and like, and he's a pretty good wrestler as well, but like, he's got all the character stuff down, and like, I saw it, and like, what a fucked fucker, like, to be like, yeah, I'm gonna do that, like, so, Joe Alonzo, most fucked fucker.
Producer Josh.
Alright, so my honorable mention is a bad fucker, and the winner is a good one.
Oh.
The honorable mention for the bad is Jey Uso.
The Yeetman?
For a multitude of reasons, including CM Punk deciding to kick him in the back of the head for botching a neck breaker. You're supposed to be main event Jey Uso, but you're out here botching moves, and you haven't really main evented anything. If you're going to call a guy main event, he should be in the main event more often.
Don't give them
not.
ideas.
Yeah, let's not.
Let's not give ideas.
This is the company that brought Brock back. Do you really think I need to work hard to give him that many ideas?
He's got a good point.
It's a great point.
Good counter there. But who is your
My winner, for a good example, is Marina Shafir. Because any woman that has the balls to have a move called Mother's Milk, where she smothers you in her titties while choking you out,
That's
some fuck shit.
Good shout.
Great
good
shout.
shout.
That's a fucking great shout, Josh.
Salute
really
to you,
good,
Marina
actually.
Shafir, because I was not expecting that, and I enjoy your stuff with the Death Riders. You're like one of the few good things about that group. So
She
there you
is actually one of the few good things about the group. Hit.
Honorable mention is Marina Shafir off me. I was about to mention her just
Ah.
Why you go? Yeah, you didn't mention her.
No, not only for the mother's milk, but also, fucker, how tough is she? Oh, I'm barefoot.
Yeah.
Let me just step in some glass and then deliver an axe kick to
yeah.
someone's chest. No fucks
Amazing.
given.
She's
No fucks
amazing.
given at all. I'm going to wildcard this award, though. Most fucker. Not just due to his promos, due to his style, but the most fucker, because my God, this fucker I'm about to mention actually makes Evil a good guy. So how you should know exactly where I'm going with this now. Most fucker Shawn Skywalker.
Yeah.
Psycho. Fucking
evil incarnate.
nutcase. Who's a face now, by the way? He's a face now.
It's been a minute. I felt like that was coming sooner or later.
He's no. He's still himself, but he's a face now. He's a face while still being himself now in Dragon Gate. So yes, Shawn Skywalker perfectly assembles this award. Does my most fucker.
So my honorable mention is somebody I gave a lot of shit to for quite a bit. And not a wrestler really, in the normal sense of things. But the commitment that he has given, and the fact that he shed so much blood in a match with QT Marshall turned me on him.
You know who this
completely.
is?
I'm giving it to Paul Walter Hauser.
Very
Ooh.
Well deserved.
Sean, I know, but I couldn't. The fact that he is an Oscar-nominated actor who does the acting daily, does this only like very much similar to like BDE, where it's like he's actually taking it serious compared to most of these other celebrities. I have to give him the pass, and he's done a lot of stuff with MLW lately. I've turned a complete 180 on him. But my most fucker is someone I didn't really know much about until this year, and it's thanks to the partnership with the WWE that it's helped me be introduced to him and his friend. It's Mr. Iguana.
Oh my golly, bro.
He has an iguana.
I'm so sick of you and this fucking iguana.
I don't know if you know, but I got like a thing for reptile-based wrestling gimmicks.
Yeah, I'm aware.
He's an iguana, and he has a mini iguana and La Yesca, and then man, the shit that he's done with the Judgment Day, and then they brought in Demonito. Did you see this segment? He stole Ethan Page's car.
No.
It was great. He was in Ethan Page's car, and he scared him away with La Yesca, and then he stole his car. He's an iguana, and he has an iguana. It's great. I fucking love him. He's amazing. Yeah, great year for fuckers. Everybody, people just doing cool shit, stupid shit, fun stuff.
I want to take this time to change my honorable mention to Marina Shafir. There's a lot of great, just great. I agree with all the takes involving her, so that's my new honorable mention for Rose Fucker.
Marina was a really good one. But with that, we're going to get into one of Shawn's favorite categories. It is time for the ball licker of the year.
I know it.
Who was the biggest ball licker of the year? And to start off, my honorable mention is something that really came out of nowhere. Kinda. It is because of one person who decided to speak his mind, but everybody decided to then follow it up for some stupid reason. These anti-Dudley Boy fans? Where the fuck did they all come from? And one of them was on our podcast last week.
Oh man, that's been.
Quiet. I wonder if he has it on his list too. Oh, he's staying quiet. But my biggest ball licker of the year is actually going to be something that was already alluded to by Shawn. I think Shawn died.
No, I'm sorry. I did cheer on mute when you picked your pick. I'm sorry about that. So fuck you if you're the anti-Dudleys acting like, oh well, the Dudleys were never good. Fuck you.
But Shawn, you mentioned this person already, and he is my ball licker of the year because he not only has championed two of the worst people to be pushed to the main event scene, but he's almost gotten me to hate John Cena.
Oh.
And that's Ryan Carroll.
Oh, great pick!
Yeah! Yes! Let's go!
The stuff that I've had to hear him and Shawn go over dealing with John Cena, the poor guy, he's currently going to his retirement run, and then he has the audacity to champion the Yeet Man, terrible, and then go at me because of Jeff Hardy. Stupid ass. Oh, Yeet Man, number one seller. Yeah, fuck you, Jeff Hardy's still going strong. Nobody can remember Yeet Man. He's in the tag division again. And then Kazarian, of all fucking people.
That's his dude.
God. Oh my god. Okay, okay. I can't name count because I've not been in these calls with you. I need to get in. You need to invite me to these calls so I can argue with you guys, okay?
There you go, Hit. Who is your biggest ball licker of the
year? Carl's always a ball licker, so I'll just say that out loud. Okay. Honorable fucking mention for ball licker of the year, okay? I already know who I'm giving the award to, okay? Honorable fucking mention though, and I'm calling out a Twitter troll, if no one minds.
Yes, that's the point.
Yeah. I hate this guy, Urgold.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck him. Yeah, I agree with you.
I'm not the biggest Ross Sapp guy either. But nothing brought me more entertainment than when fucking Ross Sapp, cut this.
Just fucking eviscerated that guy.
Eviscerated him. Killed him. But his anti-AEW stance and all that, if you remember. It was peak watching on the internet that day, so I will tell you that.
It wasn't just that. It's just that he kept on reporting shit that just wasn't true. And it's like...
Yeah, so fuck Urgold. Mega fuck you. Winner of Ball Licker of the Year, though. And this is an easy one. This is a layup. TNA President Carlos Silva.
Yeah, all right. Stanley.
This is an easy layup. You want to talk about a fucking cock and a ball licker to his WWE superiors. Here you go. Let me put pose in the ring when I'm handing all for photos when I'm handing your NXT guys my TNA World titles. The man is a definition of a ball licker. End of argument.
Like you got
Carl Silver wins the award.
that TV deal.
I don't give a shit.
No, I'm just Josh.
Yeah, I'm just getting a drink. I'll be Abby.
I'm kind of in a similar vein because my honorable mention is TNA as a whole. Because any way that you somehow look lower than NXT is a new form of low. And you are just licking, not even just the balls, you're licking the taint at this point. Like, what are you doing? You're supposed to be a former number 2 company. But Eric Bischoff is like, oh, you're head of AEW. No, they're not. Let's not tell lies. Let's stop telling lies for a second, Mr. Bischoff. You were so close to being on here, too. But I decided to replace you for somebody else. Because my winner for Ball Licker of the Year is Triple H.
True.
Because there is no way on God's green earth that you like the taste of your own ball sweat to put yourself in the Hall of Fame, to have the audacity to put Trump on TV, knowing damn good and well half of the stuff that's being associated with him right now. What are you doing? You like the taste of your own ball sack sweat right down your throat.
Because this is his award, Zahaya, you're gonna go next.
All right, fair enough. My honorable mention and fucking winner are like, it's so strange because they were like 2 back to back and they were so fucking recent. And there's 2 people that I genuinely either didn't think about that much or fucking just never had a problem with until this year. So honorable mention goes to Gail Kim for that whole
Great pick.
fucking weird thing about Riho, which was fine at the start. Like, I didn't agree, but I could see kind of where she was coming from. And then she just kept fucking talking about it
For days.
for years, for days, for literal days, wouldn't let it fucking go. And it's like, I still don't even know.
Decided to turn it into an angle with GCW.
And I still don't even know what that was for because she didn't get any recognition from the Fed. Nobody, like, barely anybody in AEW acknowledged it. It's just a weird.
Janela.
It was just a weird fucking, just a whole deal for no reason, for no good reason.
I think I know who number 1 here is.
Biggest ball licker of the year goes to the person, again, I hadn't thought of in years, but decided to make herself known, apparently through Twitter, and that's fucking Sarah Stock, a.k.a. Sarita.
Oh.
Yep.
She was number 3. She was number 3.
With her one comment of, he never raped me, so it was, so I don't have a bad thing to say about him.
Dude.
It's a fucking problem. And the fact
read the room.
You went on with that for days. And then she's going on her most recent stint about AEW not caring about, the Latina talent or the Latino talent on the roster. And it's like, what is this for? Who are you talking to right now? Any problems that you have with this needs to be taken up legally, not through fucking Twitter. Get off Twitter.
Also, I'm gonna be a little bit harsh here. Serena, as a woman, don't you know how hard it is for women to report that kind of stuff, especially in the times we're in right now? And you have the nerve to say that? That's crazy. You should already know, of all people, you should know how nasty the business can be for women. And you want to say that. All right. That's real nice of you.
It's almost Christmas, and it comes early for our final person here in this category because it is his favorite category. Shawn, who's the biggest ball licker of the year?
Oh, well, let me just tell you, I could give you a top 100. There's so many fucking ball lickers. It is crazy. And you guys picked a lot of great ball lickers. So shouts out to them. I'm going to give... Okay, so I have one that the winner has been locked in for a while. But the runner-up could get me in a little bit of trouble. So fuck it. I'm going to give the honorable mention to Hakeem on Twitter.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, that's worth it.
This
I thought he was number one.
This dude ball licks WWE, and you might be like, but he's always shitting on WWE. That's my point. That's ball licking too, and always talking about like, dude, just don't watch. Like, and then it's certain things are behind the burner, but he's really cool on the regular. But he hides behind the burner. He likes talking shit about wrestlers, but then he spells their name differently. And big tough guy. Oh, it's behind the burner. Also, I don't have access to the burner account. He removed me from that. Do you know why? Because on his burner, he used the F word. He said, but he replaced the G's with Q's. And I politely said, "Hey, the point you're making, I hear you, but was the F word necessary?" And I was removed. So fuck him for that. But now
That one I can't blame you on.
I can't blame you at all.
Who won the award?
So the winner, undisputedly, ball licker of the year, is Kylie Myers.
Oh my god!
What are you doing, bro?
You mean the motherfucker that's been retweeting your shit?
The one that he keeps going at you with fucking Ricochet.
Every
Holy
fucking
my
time.
God.
Kylie, if you don't know who Kylie Myers is, Kylie is this person on Twitter who loves Ricochet. And that's great. I love Bald Trevor.
Oh,
Ricochet is
love
great.
Ricochet.
But we're
Holy
only allowed to like Ricochet. If I go and I say, hey, you know what?
Oh, man.
Starboy Charlie is pretty cool. Not as cool as Ricochet. I'd like to see Ricochet versus Starboy Charlie in a one-on-one dream match lucha. I'm like, okay, let me go bring up, Nick Wayne. Let me bring up, I don't know, fucking Jackson Drake. Literally, I bring up any fucking twink in the world. Oh, but they can't beat Ricochet. Someone's like, oh, they're great. Oh, but they can't beat Ricochet. Shut up.
It's not just twinks. You could say Tony Storm, and Ricochet's good a beater.
Absolutely. Like, always Ricochet. And if you bring up a tag team, don't worry. Because I'll be like, if I mention the Crush Boys, they can't beat fucking Ricochet and Matt Sydal. Who is talking about what? Like, nope, shut up. Always fucking Ricochet to the point where I don't even get notifications now because their comments get marked by a spam because it's always Ricochet.
See, Adam was surprised that the Kevin was like, who could be number one? I was like, as soon as you brought this up,
I didn't think about it.
Fucking do, dude.
Oh,
out of curiosity, Shawn, what is the rest of your top 5 in that list? I'm very curious.
I don't know. I mean, you guys gave a lot of good ones. There's like the Hangman Pookie stands out there,
What?
Oh no, baby
That's
boy
the
Hangman. Oh, he's not allowed to lose. Oh, you can't give an opportunity to hook.
I remember that.
Wham.
I remember that. That happened. That happened.
Yeah,
that's a grown-ass man, all right? We don't need to be talking about him like he's a child.
The stance that came out saying, "Oh, you ended Hangman's title reign too." No, you ended it at the right time. Get the fuck out. I'm with Shawn on that one.
It's Samoa Joe. Like, grow up, all right?
I'm with Shawn on that one.
Oh man. Oh Jesus Christ.
All right.
Wow.
You cooked on yours, so I can't.
That's
say
one
that.
of my favorite awards every year. It's always fun. Let's do another quick, easy one. Theme song of the year.
Ooh.
Oh fuck! Here we go.
Hi, we start with you because we went in that order.
Fucking shut up! This is the one that
I don't. The one that you didn't have.
No, I think I. Okay, I'll mention. Straight up, I'm gonna give it to Okada. I love his theme. And I don't care what Shawn says. It's fucking great.
Terrible
It's not
song.
It's not Rainmaker. I agree. but for a follow-up, it's pretty fucking good. But my theme song of the year is gonna have to go to Elevated. It's so fucking it's so fucking good. It's so fucking good. It's like anytime, and like that's why I hate that he's not here. It's because I don't get to hear that fucking theme song.
Manchester this week. We may get to sing it this week.
So, I'm glad you mentioned that because I'm going to bump Will Ospreay Elevated for my honorable mention. Great ass song for all the reasons it's a high mention. And the winner for theme song of the year is On This Day. Edge Metalingus wins because he could go out there, hot dog, and do his fucking thing where you're like, oh, come on, Cope. But he'll go out there and everyone will sing his song, and it's a great song. So Metalingus, Edge or Cope, whoever he gets the win.
It just helps that everybody sings it.
Yeah, no, everybody sings it. Well, that's a cool thing about crowds nowadays. Josh.
The honorable mention by default will go to Christian because I always like that song. So that'll just be an honorable mention by default. This is gonna be a weird one because my winner is Obafemi. Because dang, I love that song way too much.
The Ruler.
I love it way too much. The beat, the way he does the entrance, and that damn pose goes all with it. Oh my god. I like all of it.
Theme song of the year.
Honorable mention, Elevated. Hopefully I'll be singing that in Manchester this Wednesday because there is a chance Ospreay might show up on either Cardiff or Manchester. Maybe both, okay? Winner's going to piss Shawn off! I love Okada's theme. I love Curiosity. It is a fucking great song. It fits his new character perfectly. I'm a huge fan of it. Shawn, I completely disagree with you on this, my brother.
I'm glad you feel that way.
Fuck you on this opinion. Love Okada's theme of the year.
Me and Hit are like this apparently with Okada's theme.
All right. God. So my honorable mention, because it's the last time I'll be able to do it, is going to be John Cena.
Yeah, that's true.
An iconic song, I agree.
Yeah,
everybody's just singing it now, and it's weird because they don't boo, and it was very nice.
And also, it's in a lawsuit now.
Yeah, it was crazy. Waited all this time, right?
That gets it bonus points.
But even though it is only played maybe 5 times, it still counts. In this year, it's AJ Lee's theme song.
Oh my fucking lord!
I knew he was gonna win. I knew he was gonna win it when she came back. It was over.
Hey, it's a great song.
It's the best song. It rules. But there you go. So that's theme song of the year. So now we're gonna move in to most shocking moment of the year. My honorable mention is going to be WWE buys AAA. I didn't see it coming.
That was pretty crazy. I remember that.
Like, straight up, like, not a partnership, straight up just, we own you now. And I'm like, that's crazy. I mean, AAA being around for as long as it has. And what it has caused.
Yeah, I cheered it.
And, thankfully, it got rid of that piece of shit.
I cheered it. I remember.
Why can't he, like, overdose?
WWE has done right.
But my most shocking moment of the year. I just mentioned her theme song.
I knew he was going with this.
She came back. I told you, Zai. I told you since we started the podcast. If I just believed,
that's pretty fair.
She would return, and she did.
He never stopped. It's more than I can say about me.
That I was gonna stop. I lied. It's AJ Lee returns, obviously. There's no chance in hell it's going to be anything else. Hit.
Honorable mention goes to the same exact thing. WWE buying AAA. I actually celebrated this news. Because I hated. So I will tell you the amount of times I have been on here and said that AAA is the worst promotion in wrestling history over the past 5 years.
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
Like, I have been saying this for, years on end. So I'm going to agree with that one. My most shocking moment of the year, though, is a bit different. And it's a moment that brings me pain, in a sense.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh.
My most shocking moment of the year is Elimination Chamber and the Cena heel turn. Because none of us even saw it coming. They kept it quiet. We were swerved. We were all epicing.
That's fair.
The reason why it brings me pain
Follow up.
is because of how it was followed up.
I was thinking about it, but I was like, the moment itself, yeah, but like what happened?
No, that's why it brings me pain.
Yeah.
So that's my most shocking moment of the year.
Producer Josh.
Honorable mention Andrade's AEW appearance, because what
That's
in the
true.
fuck is going on?
Yeah, that was pretty fucking crazy.
And the aftermath only makes it even more of a what the fuck moment.
Yeah.
So there's your honorable mention. My profile picture should tell you what my winner is, because that Cena heel turn to this day still gives me, holy shit, this is happening now. This is cool. And then it shit the bed.
Yep.
Fuck. Just fuck.
Shawn.
So, honorable mention is going to be the AJ Lee return.
Yeah.
Mostly because it is weird. Like, I did the same thing with CM Punk. Like, I remember, like, it was the same thing years and years. Everyone's like, oh, they're going to come back. They're going to come back. And I remember there was a point, I don't know, like before Punk ultimately came back, where I just kind of accepted it was never going to happen. And I was just like, it's not. He's done. And then he did. And then AJ Lee, I was like, oh, Punk's back at... Punk went, obviously, with AEW. She didn't show up there. He went back to WWE. I was like, all right, it's going to be here. Oh, it's the Royal Rumble. Oh, she's going to be in the beginning. Like, nothing. And I was like, I just think she's done. And then all of a sudden, it was like, bam, she's showing up like Friday. And I'm like, oh, okay. And it was incredible. Like, it was a superstar moment, and it's one of those things, like, how often are we going to see something quite like that, someone return after 10 years away, like, and especially in the women's division, like,
Yeah.
that was incredible. But like, and then obviously the obvious has to go with the John Cena heel turn. I remember specifically like the call, like the gaffes when like you realize, oh shit, this is happening. Like, yeah, everything else afterwards they fucked it all up, but the moment, like, it was a big like, oh shit, I'm like a kid again kind of thing.
That's
like,
fair.
They got me, and if only it ended just right there.
Yeah. Zaya.
So my honorable mention goes to AJ Lee's return. I was adamant for years that she was never coming back. That it was just never going to happen. And I told Adam, it's like, you got to stop. Because it doesn't seem like she's interested. They don't seem all that interested. And then she came back. And I was like, well, shit. Well, damn. And look, I'm happy for Adam. He gets to enjoy one of his favorite wrestlers. So that was a pretty cool moment. However, most shocking moment, and this is specifically for one specific ball licker who dared me to put this guy in one of the categories when making this list. And I finally did it. So this goes out to you, Carol, because my most shocking moment is Hiroki Goto winning the IWGP.
He can have this. He can have this. I was so happy.
That's awesome.
I was so fucking happy. I couldn't fucking believe it. That dude won a Rambo on the pre-show of Wrestle Kingdom to get that shot. So I already wasn't feeling too, I was already doubting that he would win. And then the match kept happening. It was fucking exhausting emotionally. And then he fucking beat Saber. And that was the happiest I've been this entire year, besides Hangman winning the belt. But golly, I love that moment so much.
A great year for a lot of us in terms of our favorite stuff, and then a bad terms of just what happened.
Yeah.
I will say, that scene again, amazing moment.
The moment was shocking. The follow-up was the absolute worst.
And I feel like the follow-up is what's going to be remembered more now.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. 100%. Yeah.
And that's so disappointing because of it. But hey, me and Zaya got what we wanted.
Yeah, true.
That's all that matters here on our podcast. We're going to move on to the categories that don't really have honorable mentions here before we get into all of the bigger awards. So we're just going to do the award for somebody you just want to put over. Because why not? Somebody you like, you just want to give them an award because you want to give them an award. Zaya, who do you want to give an award to?
I'm giving this award to a person that I really feel like I wanted to give him a reward so bad, but I just couldn't find one. Because there's someone else that I might have liked, but he's had a fantastic year, a phenomenal year, so I wanted to at least give him a shout out, and that's Bandito. He's been amazing. There's literally it, especially coming off of that year-long injury that he had, and then that fucking garbage ass fucking feud with Jericho. He just really went into 2025 and fucking killed it. And has been killing it, and I think still will kill it into 2026 as well.
Shawn, who do you want to give an award to?
I want to give an award to someone who I wish I could give like one of the regular awards to, but I don't think he's quite like Wrestler of the Year. And that is Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
Kyle Fletcher has just had an incredible year. Honestly, he's probably had like one of the most consistent years out of most people, like just so good, and he's someone. He goes back to what we talked about a few weeks ago, like companies just taking a chance on people. I really think they should be taking a chance and putting the title on him, and he's just so good. So I wanted to give it to Kyle Fletcher. Also, shouts out Kyle Fletcher for outsider wrestling reasons. Okay. If you know, you know.
Josh.
Alright, so I have a gimmick with this award. It is the Nice Surprise Award.
Oh.
So, my honorable mention for the Nice Surprise Award is the Riho tag team. Yes, Rhea and Io. Because I did not expect that to be a thing. I didn't expect Rhea to have actually a story with Io Sky and her being a team. I wish the Kabuki Warriors would get something even out of it, but hey, it is what it is. But my winner was TK on the Ariel Helwani show. Because holy shit, how matured has he become? Years ago, he would have never handled himself in that interview.
He wouldn't have been on that show.
He finally got media training.
Yep.
Yeah.
Literally, that's the main reason he got the award, because he has media training? Holy shit.
Who do you want to give an award to?
My award is going to... So this is going to be a bit different from me. But I'm going to give an award here to something which I've really enjoyed this year, okay? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is... and I know this is going to sound strange to everyone, but I'm going to give an award here to the resurgence of Dragon Gate as a promotion.
Oh.
The new young core, led by Kikuta, led by the D-Courage guys. Of course, the new group, Gago Drokuro. I know I butchered the name. I apologize. That's the new group's name, okay? Shun Skywalker still being a mad bastard. But then it's those old vets who, have helped mentor all these people. The Horiguchis. Your Kusuka Susumu, I can't say enough love about that man. Yamato, the Ace, BB Hulk. You get what I'm on about? Dragon Kid! Dragon Kid is 48 years old. and still putting on, fucking high-speed bangers. The man is near 50.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm gonna give my praise to Dragon Gate.
Well, my award that I'm giving, because like a lot of us said, couldn't fit the person somewhere else. But my award goes to somebody who was able to survive a meteor and a terminal illness and come back and finally be the dinosaur I always wanted him to still be yet again.
Confused me with the meteor, and then you said terminal, and then I got it.
This
It's
is for
my dino daddy, Luchasaurus.
That's fair, because he absolutely deserves it.
In coming back from that illness and all that.
Not just the illness. He was near death's door.
Shout out, I've seen him. So, Kate, I know I'm not supposed to break kayfabe, but I have seen him unmasked. Okay.
What?
Yeah, I have seen him unmasked.
That's a mask.
But shout out the guy. He is one of the nicest guys, chill dudes ever. Okay, not breaking kayfabe or anything like that. Okay. Also shout him out because he's a New York Knicks fan like myself as well. I'm gonna get a sports reference in here anyway. But yeah, shout. I'm happy for him coming back and everything.
And he's doing Luchasaurus things again, and it's great. I don't care what Shawn says.
Saving his friend really, really late.
Shut up!
Oh my god!
Oh my
God, he can't ever. You can't. You can't.
He's a dinosaur, Adam. How can he not get there quicker?
I hate you so much. All right. So with that said, we're gonna move on to the one to watch out for in 2026 for the women, and I'm picking Tekla. I always heard that this chick had issues coming out of Stardom. Zahai would always tell me, and then she figured it out in AEW. Spooky bitches, they all rule, but I really think 2026 they are belting her up. I don't know what belt it's going to be, but Tekla's going to be a big deal come next year.
Right.
Hitkid, who is the one to watch out for in 2026 for the women?
You're a prick. Guess why?
What?
Exact same answer.
There you go.
Yeah, she is fitting AEW like a glove, and I like people, questioning how she's going to be, in AEW. She is fit like a glove, ladies and gentlemen. She's been awesome, and I definitely think they're going to belt her in 2026, and she deserves it. And I'm hoping the success of not only Tekla but also, Mina. Because with some of the Stardom girls, they're afraid, to jump over to the other audience. You get what I'm on about, to the Western audience. I'm hoping this is going to give encouragement, to more of the Joshi scene, in a sense. Same with, the people who work in Marigold if they want to go over to do it a new way. Like, that's what I'm hoping of it. So, yeah, there you go. Tekla is my 2026 breakout on female. Was it no doubter?
Joshua.
All right, I do have an honorable mention. Last Legend. Please do right by her. Please. If y'all fuck this up, I will be unhappy.
I agree.
She has star potential. She has more potential than Jade. She has the potential to exceed her in certain ways. So please do right by her. My winner, though, is Kendall Gray.
Oh, good. That's a good shout.
Kendall Gray's a shout.
Shawn, who is your woman to look out for next year?
My woman to look out for is the West Coast Pro Women's Champion, Johnny Robbie.
No, she's really good.
She is fantastic. Like, I seek out the shows, and obviously, it wasn't, for her, but, now I make sure to watch, her stuff, because she's so good, and it blows my mind, because I'm like, how isn't she signed? She should be signed somewhere, and I don't think it's going to be very long before she is signed somewhere. I think she's great, and I think people, if this is the first time people are hearing her name, you're going to be hearing her name quite a bit next year.
Zahaya.
My woman to watch out for in 2025 is going to be Marina Shafir, and it's crazy because like 2 years ago, me and Adam, like the only thing ever coming up with Marina we would ever talk about is that one fucking promo that she had on Dark about nobody knowing her. And you don't know her, you don't know her, you do not know her. But now, I think she's got all the star potential in the world, and whatever they do next with the Death Riders, I think she's going to play a gigantic role in with the next phase. So Marina's my one to look out for in for 2026.
I mean, we only said a few names here, but I think, again, big year for women this year. A lot of up-and-coming star potential. But we're going to take it right back down and use Zahaya for the male side of things.
So
I was thinking male to look out for.
So I was thinking about male sides, and I think I've pretty much covered the people of the male side who I wanted. Like I talked about Kevin Knight, Jet, Speed in general. Those guys are obviously Bandito, Kyle Fletcher. All those guys I feel like are on their way up. But one guy in particular that I watched this year, and I think very highly of, and if this certain promotion can get their head out of their asses, could have a legitimate star on their hand. And I'm going to go with my guy, Yuto Ice from the Knockout Brother. I think that dude has all the natural charisma in the world. I think he's got so much hidden potential that it hasn't been tapped in yet. And I feel like once you really give him the ball and let him run with it, he's going to surprise a lot of people. If we can stop the Bombaclat thing now, but once he gets rid of that, the sky's the limit for Mr. Yuto Ice.
Shawn.
So the one to watch out for in 2025 for the men is 20. Yeah, whatever. Is going to be that's actually your fault, Adam, because I'm reading what you sent me and you wrote 2025.
I didn't update it yet.
So, is Fancy Ryan Clancy, who is an independent wrestler who if you would have asked me this time last year, I would have told you I don't know who that is, but he's really worked hard and gotten himself out. Like, he has traveled all around the world, and he's traveled across the coast and the country. He's on a lot of different indie shows. He's got a old school kind of gimmick, but he's gotten really over. So he just gets cheered, and he's got an incredible drop kick. I think we're only going to see him on more indie shows, and I think it's only a matter of time before TNA. Wink, wink. You got money. You should probably sign some of these guys.
Yeah,
but if not,
C.W. Anderson and Brock Anderson.
Oh yeah, young studs right there. Yeah, I fancy Ryan Clancy. He's great. If you haven't seen his drop kick, you should really seek it out. It's actually incredible. But that's my dude.
Josh, who are you looking out for?
Honorable mention to Braun Breaker, because that promo finally awoke something that I believe he's had for a minute. Thank goodness they actually had him cut a promo for once. So that was cool. But my honorable mention is Kevin Knight. The guy I'm looking out for is Kevin Knight, because I hope he does do something in AEW, and he has the potential to be something big in AEW. All they got to do is lean into him the same way they lean into Kyle Fletcher.
Hit.
It's me. Honorable mention. I'm going to differ it up from New Japan, because there's going to be a lot of a microscope on this guy. And it starts January 4th when he fights Evil. I'm going to say Aaron Wolf.
Oh, that's a big gamble.
But he's someone we have to watch, if you get where I'm coming from.
Yeah, you're right.
Because of the judo background and all that, and he fits this category, very, very, very thoroughly. Breakout. Sorry, one to watch. What award is this again? I'm getting it mixed up. Fuck's sake.
One to watch out for in 2026.
Yeah, one to watch out for. I'm going to go with the field on this one, Kevin Knight. And I love Speedball as well, but Kevin Knight is that dude who's probably going to elevate himself even higher. You, Adam?
I went with Fletcher.
Yeah, hey.
I think Kyle Fletcher is going to be a big deal next year. I think there's big. I think he's the winner of the Owen.
I don't. I think he's the finalist in the Owen. Runner-up.
But that's that. And so that means we'll move into the last of the undercategory, which is going to be the Indie Wrestler of the Year. Who is Indie Wrestler of 2025? My honorable mention, I gave it to Billy Starks.
Okay.
Finally got the JCW title of circumstances, regardless of how it happened. And is consistently putting on great matches. Like I said, that 6-man that I mentioned earlier. But my Indie Wrestler of the Year, we mentioned him a lot earlier. And taking off the mask was probably the best thing for him. I give it to KJ Orso.
I like that. Yeah.
Again, we said a lot about it before, about reinventing himself and pretty much putting himself on the map as somebody. Like, again, Fuego del Sol was a jobber character. Nobody gave a shit. And now he should be, GCW champion soon. He should be GCW champion next year, maybe at some point. He should be signed somewhere, honestly. TNA, again, you got money. Talk about, who would have thought that Fuego had that in him, and all he had to do was take off the mask. And shout-outs to his running partner within all of this with Sam Stackhouse. That was also a really good feud that helped him out as well.
That cage match was insane.
The I Quit match was also really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my Indie Wrestler of the Year. It's going to go to KJ Orso. Hit.
I'm going to give the honorable mention to KJ. KJ also definitely deserves the honorable mention. I'm not even going to argue that. I think that is totally fair. We've reinvented himself since the mass loss. Was brilliant and has been the best thing in GCW this year by a mile. Not my winner though. My winner goes to the Cowboy. One called Mandus.
Oh, that's a good show.
Ooh,
Good
I like
shout.
that.
The body of work this man has put in, not just on the American indie scene, as Shawn mentioned with the tag team.
Yeah, he went to the UK and became big.
With Thomas Schreier, shout
Yep.
out to the Cowboys. Not only did they put in that body of work in America, they also put it in Europe. Go and watch, some of his matches, in what do you call it,
WXW.
WXW, his
Isn't he
world
still the
title
champion,
reign
right?
over there. Yeah, his world title reign over there. So go and watch some of that stuff. It was tremendous. Same in Rev Pro where he had some epic fights. Great year for Mandus. Totally deserving of this award.
Josh.
My honorable mention is to who I think is the best wrestler in DPW, and I'll go with LeBron Cozo. And for the winner, I gotta go KJ Orso, because Jesus Christ, we went from a jobber to probably one of the hottest names in the entire Indies. It's only fair to give you the award. It's only fair.
So, I appreciate you guys shouting out KJ, and I'd love to give him one of these, but unfortunately, he loses a lot.
Yeah, I know who's winning.
But honorable mention is going to go to Zahaya's favorite wrestler,
Oh my
Jordan
God.
Oliver.
Yeah, I thought about him.
Jordan Oliver, first of all, Jordan Oliver was out for a long time with an injury. He came back. He got in better shape. He got more serious, and he definitely improved as a wrestler. And he also has really committed to being I'm going to get the most amount of bookings this year. He is on so many shows, and if you follow him on Twitter, literally every day, he's like, I have this date, this date, this date available. I can do tags on this date. I can do this on this day. I can do boom, boom, boom. He is I think very determined to get a contract, and he probably lowered his rate to just get on as many shows as possible. Like, he has worked fucking hard this year. So shout out Jordan Oliver. But the Indie Wrestler of the Year has to go to Starboy Charlie.
Wow.
Can't believe it.
I know.
Believe it.
I thought long and hard about this one.
I bet
you did.
And I emphasize one of those words in that sentence. And
It's a kid's show.
Is it? And Starboy Charlie is the fucking man. Of course, I shouted out his tag team with Titus Alexander, but he's also just incredible. He doesn't have bad matches. He just gets it. He doesn't really botch or anything either. He's just really smooth, and he's a white meat babyface, and it just works. And he's got the straps, and he's maybe the most good-looking wrestler in the business today. Just throwing it out there. So that's got to count for something, right?
Hey, I'll tell you this. He gave me the only post-WWE match with Cedric that I liked.
Yeah, that's right. He carries Cedric Alexander. I agree.
Which was crazy. But Zahaya.
Okay, so my honorable mention goes to the actual better half of the tag team Shawn was talking about earlier, Alec Price.
Hell yeah. Hey, I like Alec Price. That's the dude.
I've never seen a bad Alec Price performance. That man is incredibly athletic and very good in general. Every time I see him, it's like he's on another intensity level that no one else is on any card that he's on. So I'm gonna give it to Alec Price. My indie wrestler of the year though goes to Adam Priest, baby. Real time. I fucking love this dude, bro. He gets it. He gets every aspect of pro wrestling, and I love him for it. He's not the biggest
title.
He did win the DPW World title. It's just like anywhere he goes, though, he's just fucking. He makes the most out of it. Even with his current run with Tommy Billington, which I haven't even really been that much of a fan of because I don't think it's really showcasing what he can actually do. But I think he's making the most out of what he's being given at the moment, which is really all you could ask for from a wrestler, especially like him. So, yeah, he's my indie wrestler of the year.
Well, Zahaya, we're coming right back to you because it is time for our pay-per-views portion. And we're going to go with the worst pay-per-view of the year.
Oh, boy.
Zahaya, what's worst pay-per-view?
Worst pay-per-view, honorable mention for worst pay-per-view of the year goes to Royal Rumble 2025. And the matches themselves weren't all that great, but the main reason is that there's 30 fucking minutes of advertisements.
Yeah, it was pretty awful.
Every match. Come on, bro. I want to watch wrestling. I don't want to watch your shitty ad
what
show.
About 10-minute 2 out of 3 falls tag title match?
That was so boring. Nobody made a sound during that match. And the only worst thing than that were the entrances. Nobody knew who anybody was during any of these Rumble matches. Fuck you, Death Rebel. Oh my goodness, it was awful.
And Jey Uso.
But my worst show of the year, look, we watched the show, we reviewed it, and by all means, it's not the worst by any match standard. The matches are pretty solid. There were some whatever matches on the show, but what makes it bad is just the deflating ending of the show. Every time that I think there's no worse moment, anytime I think about it, it's just a constant fucking slap to the face every time I think about it. Just talked about it earlier. So worst show of the year goes to SummerSlam Night 2, and it's mainly because of what happens at the end. I don't care. That was fucking gross. It was. I was so upset, bro.
I was
I
having
was
a
so
good
fucking
time.
upset.
We were going to praise
We
the
were?
show. We were going to praise the show.
And then that
And they
happened.
went, nope.
So yeah, that's
Shawn.
my worst show.
All right, so honorable mention, TNA Bound for Glory, which for some reason Adam and Carol were adamant about watching this show,
Yeah.
and I was like, why? You know how this is gonna go. Shocker.
Shocker.
That's how it was
With how it
bad.
usually goes.
Yep.
The fucking the X Division title match booking of that show. Oh, I could have put it in there.
It's like, dude, that was bad. All the call your shot shit, which obviously led to the terrible thing, and like it's bad, bad, bad. But there is a show that is worse, and it's a show a few of you are aware of, and those of you who are not, you should avoid. The Revolver Texas Title Tournament show.
Oh my goodness gracious! Fuck that show.
Like, so Wrestling Revolver has been a show like a company we've been watching more of, because like for the most part they're pretty good. One thing we didn't realize is that this like Texas company that they do work with, I guess it's like Athena's husband or something.
Athena's husband.
And like, man, just picked the absolute worst fucking Texas wrestlers of all time, and KJ Orso, who didn't win. And
We got the return of Exodus Prime, and he was fucking terrible.
Oh, so bad. Like, it was just, it was a mess. Like, and it was so bad. Like, I remember because we were like praising, like, wow, Revolver's really good, and like, you know, Ben was on, and it was like, oh, and then this fucking dog shit show. Like, holy fucking shit. I almost gave up on Texas. I just thought maybe the problem is Texas, but terrible, terrible show.
Josh,
Honorable mention, Survivor Series 2025.
You watched that?
Pathetic show.
He ain't the only one who watched that, and we'll get into that in a few minutes.
The worst show of the year was WWE WrestlePalooza, because even ESPN took a shit on that show. And honestly, if they're doing it, I do it too.
Oh my god, the overall C rating that would fucking threw everybody for a loop.
They got so butthurt over a C rating, which was the right call, because you're spending your money on this pathetic ass show. You have every right to call it out.
The best part were the higher ups coming out of it and saying, like, I don't know why they gave us that's pretty much that was pretty much a standard show for us. And everybody going like, do you not see how that's a problem?
Yeah. They paid you all this money. Be the standard that they want you to be. In other words, suck the Disney dick, Triple H.
Yeah. Hit.
I'm here.
Oh.
Honorable mention. Royal Rumble 2025.
Yeah.
The only reason it gets an honorable mention, the only reason why it's not the top one, is because of Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens.
That's a good match.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. That ladder match was violent. It had hate into it. Was really good. And had a sick-ass spot to win the match, okay?
Plus, you were yeeting when Jey Uso won the Rumble, so you were happy.
Originally, I thought it was a cool thing, but I watched it back a night after. I'm like, good God, they botched that. Okay? And not only that, it was a catalyst for the amount of shit booking we got this year off them, okay? What show of the year is that fucking piece of trash I watched 2 weeks ago?
Oh, he watched it too.
I hated that fucking show known as Survivor Series.
All games.
So here's the thing. Liv Morgan returned. Cool and all that. Most of us are cool in here with Liv, okay?
That Cena thing is probably the only good thing on that show.
No. She needs to deliver in a big match still, but that's just me. Here's the other point, though, behind that. Why are we still making Judgment Day, I think? When it should have been over. Like, keep Liv and Dom separate. Can we end the group already? That should have happened 2 years ago.
Honestly, the Cena thing isn't even that
It's not
great
that bad.
because it's like it's hard carried by interference.
We're wasting John Cena's retirement on making Judgment Day, I think, again.
You could have put Dom over. You could put Dom over without all of that.
Yeah. Stephanie Foucault versus Nikki Bella is just a match. This Nikki Bella return run has been bad. So yeah, just a match. I'm not even going to lie on that. That is all I'm going to say over that. And then the reason why I hate this fucking show. Can we go back to traditional Survivor Series, please?
That'd be nice.
I'm done with War Games.
On SmackDown.
I'm done with War Games. I'm done with them calling it War Games. I'm sorry. The women's War Games match for a number of years was in my top 5 worst matches of the year. Just because they had the annual Leo jumping in a bin, onto everyone in the cage, okay? That was the only high spot in that match. Truthfully, okay? The men's War Games match was more disappointing. You thought you could have got a few more high spots in that. The only real high spot in the men's War Games match was when fucking, Roman speared Brock through the table. And let me be clear, hate Lesnar being in matches anyway, but you see what I'm on about? For all the star power you have, it was shit! Done with War Games. And it doesn't help, listen, I know it doesn't help when you watch, a certain event called Blood and Guts, the week before. But you see it done, time-honored tradition and done properly, if you get where I'm coming from. Fuck War Games from WWE. Fuck Survivor Series. Go back to what you were known for, and that's brand warfare or the traditional elimination matches. Fuck that show. Done. Hated it.
Shawn, I have what you had, but in reverse, actually.
Oh?
I thought I was going to be the only one, but I was very happy that you also brought it up. Was my honorable mention, the Pro Wrestling Revolver Texas. All of them. All the shows.
Fuck that shit.
What the fuck? I understand, they're doing something nice for Palmer, but there's a reason why, Academy type shows don't air, because these people aren't ready to be on TV or be filmed, especially when the crowd is 25 people who barely give a fuck. And also the roster is piss poor. Don't make me do that again, Sami Callihan. You embarrassed me in front of my friends. But my worst pay-per-view of the year is Power for Glory. I did it again. I did it last year, and I did it again this year.
Why do you keep doing this?
I don't know.
Why
I
do you
keep
keep
torturing
watching this
myself.
garbage?
I don't know. I got the Hardy Boy thing really got me hyped up, and I was really excited for Leon and Javon.
And then Dark State happened.
And the Dark State happened, and Kazarian, and all fucking that whole ending, that sucked, and I can't really remember anything else. And Indy and Kalani was a fucking abysmal. That match sucked ass. And then cool, Santana won. And
It could have happened at Slammiversary.
just, God, why does TNA keep fucking up when they're finally they're every time one step forward, it's 20 steps backwards. And Carlos Silva will be there to raise your hand in the end.
Well, that's nice.
Shut up, John. All right, pay-per-view of the year. What was the best pay-per-view of 2025? My honorable mention is going to All In Texas. We finally got what we wanted in the end. They did the right thing. They gave Hangman the title. The triple threat for the tag titles was good. The Young Bucks against Swerve and Ospreay was also really good.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed both Casino Gauntlets. I liked the women's one a little more, the shorter. Kenny and Okada was cool. best I can say about that. We were never gonna get, New Japan, Kenny and Okada, but we got the closest we were gonna get. And Mercedes and Tony Storm had the best match on the show. But my pay-per-view of the year is going to go to the one that happened before that, and that's All Out. I'm sorry. All Out happened afterwards.
Yes.
All Out.
There you go.
I keep forgetting. Stupid-ass name setup. All Out 2025. I think Kyle and Hangman had one of the best main events this year that isn't getting talked about enough of.
You're right.
That match on top of like the Ospreay match really cemented that. Okay, Fletcher is the next guy that we need to be pushing as the main eventer. The ladder match, for somebody who's been having ladder match fatigue, it's a really good ladder match. And Brodito were able to retain because I thought that was happening. And Statlander winning the belt was a genuine surprise.
Yeah.
Oh, and Takeshita and Okada and Mascara Dorada had an incredible triple threat.
They did.
And Mark Briscoe and MJF, the tables and tacks match was all the kinds of blood I love. That whole ring was covered in thumbtacks. Beautiful. The trios match with the Hurt Business and the Demand over-delivered. And it was nice to see Eddie Kingston back. And, Copen, Christian, and FTR was a good start to something that I feel like they've completely dropped the ball with. But we'll see when they start to finally pick that up again. But all in all, I thought the pay-per-view was really good. The coffin match was also fun. So All Out, my pay-per-view of the year. Hitkid.
Honorable mention, AEW All in Texas. What happens when you do the polar opposite of another company which frustrates you with a stupid ending at their biggest show? You do the right ending, if you get where I'm coming from. The ending we've all been waiting for. Culmination of a story which at start and during the middle really pissed us off, if I'm allowed to say it. But it was that satisfaction because we hated it so much to where that payoff happened, when Hangman got that belt out of that briefcase. We were all like tearing up and, jumping for joy and all that. So that's my honourable mention. Pay-per-view of the year is Double or Nothing.
Yeah, it was my third.
Pay-per-view of the year is Double or Nothing. It's not close for me. I'm sorry. The stretcher match between Ricochet and Briscoe was nuts, if you all remember it, okay? You had the women's tournament final doesn't get enough love between Monet and Hayter, where Monet did that spike, DDT into the inside cradle for the finish. And it was, telling the story of Mercedes in AEW about how she's finally going to get got because each win of hers was getting, more and more desperate.
It was.
Okada Bailey. Do I need to say much more?
It really is. That's a slept-on match.
That is a slept-on match. And then, of course, the two match of the year candidates. Anarchy in the Arena. The best Anarchy in the Arena they've done. Had everything you wanted in it. Violence, moments, high spots. Stuff that made you... The fucking one-winged angel through the C4 table. You know what I'm on about, okay? I don't really need to say much more than that. But, wait, how do we even top that? We just put on match of the year with Hangman and Ospreay in a pure 50-50 match. It's Double or Nothing. It's not even debate. End of.
Josh.
Honorable mention is Double or Nothing. It just deserves to be mentioned in every way, shape, or form. My winner, though, is All In Texas 2025, which is controversial, but for what it means as a whole, it felt like AEW finally actually turning the corner a bit. Because this year has been kind of shaky with AEW. All In Texas kind of felt like a general massive step in the right direction. Because even with Double or Nothing, I had my concern that whoever won was still probably going to lose to Moxley. And by the time All In was concluded, I'm like, maybe I had too much worry for the wrong reason.
So, Shawn, what was your pay-per-view of the year?
So my honorable mention was AEW Full Gear because I was there.
Yeah, I thought about it.
It was fun. We got to see Samoa Joe win another world title.
I can't believe it
I didn't
happened
I
again.
didn't even mention Forbidden Door, and I love that show, but I didn't even mention it.
Sean,
It,
we got Samoa Joe needs to pay us.
I know we're his good luck charm, but like, it was a lot of fun. Like, obviously it was long as shit, but like,
Yeah.
but it was it was a lot of fun, a lot of really good matches, and that tag team title match, like, wow, 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 incredible stuff from FTR and Brodito, like that made the show for me. So that,
Make the
and then
crowd
the
back up.
winner, uh, AEW All in Texas, just
Oh.
really fun show, great show. They did the right thing at the end. Um, and I just had a good time. I remember having a good time watching that show, and just it was just fun. So, and all the reasons you guys mentioned for it as well.
Zahaya.
I'm going with the same picks as Hit. My honorable mention 2025, and then of my pay-per-view year is Double or Nothing 2025. I've said it multiple times on this show, and it has not changed since the show came out. That is almost damn near perfect pay-per-view from top to bottom. It gave us back main event Hangman Page, best anarchy in the arena they've done up until this very point. The fucking finals with Jamie and Mercedes was fucking great. And even like some of the other matches, Continental Championship match with Okada and Mike Bailey, one of his best defenses yet. Ricochet and Mark Briscoe, like Hit pointed out, one of the most underrated matches of the year. That match is genuinely very, very fucking good. And also, there's I think an underrated match between Tony and Mina on the show as well. So
Underrated. That's actually
Yeah, I like
really
that
good.
match.
That women's title match.
it's fucking. I can't say enough good things about Double or Nothing. It's one of my favorite pay-per-views ever, and of like top 5 for AEW without a doubt.
I mean, once again, what does it prove? AEW just knows how to do a pay-per-view. They're long,
Yeah,
but
So
they're good.
fucking long.
But they're good.
The better value than the other company.
That's for sure. Because I mean, I
Yeah,
don't
but
think
cut 2 hours and I'll be a happy camper.
for real. But it is time for the big final four awards. Worst women's wrestler of the year, Zahaya. Who sucked?
Okay.
Honorable mention.
Okay. So, it's tough, mainly because I think the women themselves have been a very fucking really good. They've been in a really good spot this year. I don't really going into like any women's matches going like, wow, that was fucking terrible. Normally, they're all doing really well. Like even like the easier ones, like Maxine Dupree, I feel like I can't
Yeah,
really
her
shit on
IC
that
title
much.
win was awesome moment.
Yeah, because so like everyone's genuinely doing good. So I didn't have an honorable mention. However, there's one woman in particular that I was for sure giving this to, and it didn't. And this is a woman I didn't even have that high of thoughts to begin with when she first started, and then she came back, and it is now somehow fucking worse. And that's fucking Nikki Bella. How are you? How are you worse now? You got fucking Stephanie, and who else has she fucking got up against? Like she's got this whole fucking talented roster, and she still can't get a good match. Not one. Yeah, it's without a doubt Nikki Bella, bro.
Sean, who is your worst women's wrestler of the year? Who sucked?
I'll be honest, I had a real difficult time with this one. For the same reasons Sahaya mentioned, like shouts out, women, the real good year. And also, unlike some people, and some people includes everyone here besides Sahaya, I don't actively go out of my way to watch shows I know I'm not gonna like. So I was like, damn, if they suck, I'm just not gonna watch them. But
Right.
I came up with two people. Well, one is kind of cheating, but here we are. So I'm gonna go with honorable mention Masha because she's a bad person.
Oh,
so
that's fair. You know what? That's fair.
Like I was a fan of her beforehand. I thought she's a good wrestler, but turns out not a great person and definitely not a great partner. So yeah. And then the winner is gonna be random NXT women's wrestler that I never know the name of, and I go, who? Who is this? Every time. Every time fucking NXT fucking like Guinevere Black or something like that, I'm like, who is this? Who is this person?
The name of any female NXT wrestler, and me and Shawn will never have a clue of who he's fucking talking about.
Shawn knows about maybe like 5.
Like there are ones
that aren't like Jordan Grace.
Well, it's always either you just say names and I'm like, I don't know, like if you say so, and then I'll like you or Carol will put NXT on, and I'll look and I'll be like, who? And you'll be like, oh, that's such and such, and I'm like, oh yeah, you have talked about her before. That's what she looks like. So, like, and look, not their fault. Just I don't know who these people are. So they win.
Producer.
Hey, I mean, that credit to, somebody like Kendall, because, like, Shawn knows who that is, and that's impressive.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Producer Josh, who sucked?
My original honorable mention was going to be Nikita Lyons, out of mean purposes only, because I've never liked her. But my honorable mention is Tessa Blanchard.
Fair.
Here we go.
That fall off.
That's Adam's favorite.
No.
That fall off is crazy, and she deserves to fall off because she's never really changed. She hasn't proven she's changed. So why should I give the energy? My winner, though, is Masha Slamovich because you disappointed the absolute mess out of literally everyone. How do you go from being nearly at the top of the world to being featured on NXT to kind of being a scumbag and then completely falling off to the point where you're now gone from TNA? Disappointment is an understatement.
Hit. Who sucked?
Honorable mention Nikki Bella. She is worse on her return. She's not had one good match since her return. Not one.
Not one.
She is worse. Sahaya's right. There is a unanimous winner here, though, and that's Masha Slamovich.
Yeah.
Scumbag human being. Shout out to the Deathmatch Samurai Akira. I'll give him a shout out. Considering, when it all got revealed and all that. Fuck her. And she had the world. She was going to get a big money deal. But no, she's paying the consequences, and rightfully so. Fuck you. Good riddance to you. Hate people like that.
I'll tell you this. I changed my award here. Because I didn't really think about that. So, Indy, you're lucky. You get a pass. My honorable mention is still going to stay the same, and it's Nikki Bella. Like, what are you came back because they were going to do something with Liv. Liv got hurt, and you just stuck around, and they said, we're just going to have her go out there and put on the worst matches possible with, like, the best talent we have and expect something good out of it. And that Stephanie match was so bad. So yeah, it's going to be Nikki, but no, I'm gonna agree with the majority here. I think Masha absolutely. I didn't think about it at first because I've just kind of stopped thinking about her. But yeah,
I can put Masha in my honorable mention as well.
Because yeah, I mean, especially for us, I mean, we put her over crazy on here on the pod.
Big time. Anytime we could.
She won my award for Women's Wrestler last year. Oh, she was my honorable mention. I think she was my runner-up. And that's just, like, how disappointing in all the right terms. So, yeah, no, I'm definitely going to piggyback and agree with that. But, like, we said here, unless you were a piece of shit or you came back because you were already shit, a good year for the women.
Really good year. fucking hope that it gets even better next week because they're fucking killing it right now.
Some could say more than the men sometimes. Women's war games,
almost
not war games. Women's blood and guts was better than the men in my eyes.
Almost 80% of the time, bro. Like fucking, they got a point.
Women's Iron Survivor was better than the men's.
Shout out to Sky Blue for being a trooper and actually gushing like a trooper.
Oh, getting them T-shirt deals. All right, so now it is time then for Women's Wrestler of the Year. My honorable mention is Mercedes Moné. I feel like I'm going to be the only one who has her as honorable mention because I don't give a shit. It's Toni Storm. She's Wrestler of the Year. She should be Wrestler of the Year. She is the most consistent worker they have. And this gimmick is a gimmick that on paper really shouldn't still have this many legs. And it still does. And it's all because of this talent that she puts into it. Her matches with Mercedes were great. Her matches with Mariah were the only good thing about Mariah.
What? That's an insane fucking take.
Carol would agree with that take, though.
Note. The one thing I would say...
Timeless Love Bombs are great.
Note, I do love Mariah as a talent, but Blake Monroe is absolutely horrible. It is bad. To be fair to Adam.
It's not good.
We can argue after the show.
We don't have to be fair to Adam at all.
Aha. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's Toni Storm. It will continue to be Toni Storm. She's perfect. And as always, she is timeless. Hit Women's Wrestler of the Year.
It's okay to be wrong.
I'm going to change this up on Adam. Honorable mention, Saya Kamatati.
I figured it was either going to be you or me who did it.
She has to get honorable mention because the dark emo queen, as I like to call her, has been the absolute buzzsaw through the Stardom roster this year. You know, ever since Utami left, she's a broken-hearted lesbian now. Which does get said, you know, on social. Even Tahai will admit it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dark emo queen, Saya Kamatati. Do I do a shoot comment right here? Would I get away with doing a shoot comment?
Yeah, whatever. It's pot.
Yeah. Something D-Well tries to make Akira Yukimura. I should have got that one.
I was going to say it was going to be a comment. Yeah, okay. What's your fucking number one?
Number one is easy. Number one's easy. Mercedes Moné.
C-E.
Duh.
It's the most obvious one. The workload. And by the way, I need to fucking go off on this. Everyone who earlier this fucking year, and I'm naming this fucker, Charles, you fucking cunt.
Yeah, call his ass out.
Complaining about when is she gonna lose? She's never gonna fucking lose. And all this time, I have been saying over and over again, give it time, you can see the gimmick. She's getting more desperate in winning these title matches. And, winning these belts.
She got cocky.
Yeah, but I said the gimmick, and I said it to a T. I got shit on, if you remember, in the fucking FWU chat. When fucking, a couple of people were saying, oh, Mercedes is going to beat, Tony. And I'm adamant. I'm like, no, Mercedes ain't beating Tony. Tony's winning. Because Mercedes needs to experience the fall. And I kept on saying it, get ready for now the descent because she's starting losing titles.
Mm-hmm.
Until all those belts are off her, she ain't winning the women's world title. Which is why you're probably going to see such a sudden and amazing descent. Moné will be back up for this award next year. She's the women's wrestler of the year this year by a landslide, in my opinion. But next year she'll be up it again for a whole other reason. But yeah, just to some people, have patience, you stupid motherfuckers. Done.
Damn yeah. Oh, hell yeah. All right. Josh, Women's Wrestler of the Year.
Mercedes was only 3 because I feel like that's very easy.
3?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. That's
you're mad.
Wow.
I need to hear who the 2 are.
Well, yeah, let's see who 2 is.
Your other 2.
Maybe is her point.
My one, I'm going to go with Actually, no. I'm gonna be ballsy. My honorable mention is for Soruka.
That's
I've been a
crazy.
fan of hers.
No!
Oh.
That's crazy, bro.
No, hold on now.
crazy.
Well,
I like
yeah, see what-
Soul but
Hold
that's
on.
crazy.
I like Soul, but let him cook.
maybe he's on number
And my
one.
number
Maybe
one-
he's
And my
Go ahead.
number one is Chris Statlander,
the stat.
who I think
No,
doesn't
all
get
right.
enough credit as it is.
That doesn't get enough credit. She was my number 3. I won't argue that one. Soul's crazy.
But hey, good for
I
Soul.
figured
like
Mercedes was gonna get most of people's number ones here. So
Right. He's absolutely, yeah.
But if he wants to be like, it's too easy, if you get where I'm coming from, but I can't put Soul over Mercedes.
Shawn.
I'm not putting her over
Oh.
because I think she's better. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy what Soul is doing as a whole.
Yeah.
That's why she's 2.
Shawn?
So,
Shawn.
I'll be honest, Adam. I was gonna do exactly what you gave,
Really?
but you pissed me the fuck off when you said that shit about Mariah May.
And
That's enough. So, honorable mention will go to that Tony Storm or whatever.
That Tony.
Like, she throws a
Absolutely.
shoe or something, sure.
I'm shocked.
And
I
then-
thought you were just gonna have this be genuine. Just like,
And then female wrestler of the year, Mercedes Moné. I mean, she's the best. I agree with everything Hitkid said to just replace Charles with Ryan Carroll, and I say the exact same thing.
The same thing!
She's never gonna lose. She's never losing. Oh, she doesn't do
stupid
jobs.
Stupid
There's a story.
Why-
That's why you're a depressed Arizona Cardinals fan, you motherfucker. You
that's
live in
right.
your mum's basement. Fuck you.
Why
Hey.
being there live and the entire show, just he thoroughly believed that Stat was losing.
Oh my god. Please tell me you guys gave him shit when Stat won.
Yes.
God.
Yes, we did. All right. Zahaya.
So I truly wanted to give honorable mention to Tony Storm. I did. But I felt like you guys are all going to do that or have her in their top spot anyway. So I wanted to give the honorable mention spot to one woman in particular that is literally carrying an entire multi-million fucking
Same as me.
company
Same as
on
me.
her fucking shoulders.
same as
at
me.
this
Why
moment
she
in
wasn't
time.
mentioned earlier?
It's fucking EOS guy. Like
Oh!
I
I'm
thought about that too.
I'm surprised she was. She was my number 3.
She was
He
my
was
number
four.
3 as
He
well.
was four.
she was like
She's in the top 5.
even with their shitty ass booking, and it's been very shitty, she somehow finds a way to make something good out of dog shit.
A triple
And
threat.
I think that's what really like carries out more people, more wrestlers, especially when your company is at a point where it's not the best, but you stick out like a sore thumb because of how fucking good you are. That's what makes a special talent special. And that's exactly what fucking EO is.
She got pointed. She got pointed to her head over.
I'll make it clear. They should give her the Rumble this year, even though it's in that shit all over the place.
Yeah.
But they won't because they'll give it a return in Bianca. I guarantee it.
Hell yeah.
Like Bianca.
But
I like
I mean,
Bianca,
I have
but
no
it
problem.
should be EO.
I have no problem with
obviously,
Bianca.
But go ahead, yeah.
obviously, number one, it's Mercedes. And look, man, you could argue like any other year where it's like, oh, it's like Mercedes, or maybe it's Tony, or maybe it's like Sari, or like even a few years ago, like it's Mercedes and someone else. Can't argue it this year. She has been the women's wrestler for 2025. Just all over the place, willing to work no matter what against anybody at all, at any place. Look, we might not watch the promotions that she wrestles in, but fact of the matter is, when she gets announced on these smaller shows, they start to get more tickets. They start to get more money. It's for them specifically. She is their draw. She is here. She has proven multiple times that she is there to help out as much as she can, and has continued to do so, as tremendously put over a lot of the AEW women's. I just don't. I can't see an argument where she's not women's wrestler of the year for
Hey,
2025.
she won me over. She won me over this year. I will say this. Go ahead, Josh.
I would also like to preface this by saying I'm gonna need a lot of people to get the hate for her out of their ass.
Oh,
That's not going to happen, though.
That's never happened.
Hey! One thing Mercedes Moné did do correctly this year: got rid of a fucking clone from the indie circuit, and we all know who I'm on about.
Oh damn!
We all know who I'm on about. People,
I know he mentioned.
Her haters aren't going to stop hating until she goes back to the Fed, and then they're going to love her again.
Because the ones that are haters are Fed fans to begin with.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
But I will say this, and this has nothing to do with her, but it is going back to those promotions. Those promotions that you're mentioning that are getting this nice, cool revenue, maybe invest in some good-looking fucking titles. Giant ass fucking dinner plate, whatever that company's called. Shawn knows what it's called. I always forget what it is.
I don't remember, but I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, giant ass dinner plate. Whatever. But yeah, so there you go. Women's Wrestler of the Year. So we're gonna come right back to you. Do I want to do worst, or do you guys want to do worst or men's first?
Well, it's worst. We finish with best.
You want to do worst? All right, well, we're going to do worst. Sahaya, we're going to start with you. Who was the worst men's wrestler of the year?
So when I think of worst men's wrestler, I think of not just someone who's just like on the indies and they're like very green and they're bad and like they do moves badly. I think of a wrestler that actively makes every show that they're on worse, so much worse. So that's why my honorable mention goes to main event Jay Uso.
Wow.
Fuck you suck.
Yeet.
Why are you so bad? Like, how do you regress? Like, look, bro, he wasn't always this bad. I know people like to do this thing where it's like, oh, he was never good. That wasn't true. He used to be a very compelling character. Watch his stuff early in the pandemic and like during the fucking Bloodline stuff. He was easily the most he was the most interesting part about it, along with Sami Zayn. Regressed like a motherfucker. Like, I can't even explain it. You make everything so much worse. It's like a domino effect of shit.
I need to hear who the list is.
But being as that, Jey Uso is so bad, it might be the worst part of WWE. But I already don't like WWE. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't go into those
who he's going, I know who he's going
there
for.
There is, however, one wrestler that is a part of a company that I fucking love. And I want
I knew it.
To love,
I knew it.
But I can't fucking love because evil won't go the fuck away.
I'm very proud of you.
I'll be right back. I just need the bathroom. Hold on.
I'm very proud of you.
Good pick.
Every fucking time I watch a show.
What about the one match with Takeshita? It was a good match.
That was still a show where nobody wanted him to win. Every time he's on a show, there's never been a moment where I've been like, wow, there's a good story here being told if Evil wins this match. There's nothing fucking good about Evil or House of Torture or anything that they do on these New Japan shows. It's always the worst thing, and I hate it. I hate it so much. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Shawn, who sucks?
Well, honorable mention. I'm gonna have to run it back and give it to the Yeetman.
Run back! Play the song again.
because you're so right. Like, he was not this bad before. I don't know, like, it's not my place to really say, but I don't know if it's just the spot is and the pressure is too much to him, because that seems to be when he really crumbles most, when he has the big spotlight on him. And, like, I don't know, like, some people have it and some people don't. And it seems like he doesn't. And, like his match with CM Punk was really bad, and he was the reason why it was bad. And
Yep.
and he is the reason why a lot of these matches aren't good. And, like, he's got a terrible spear. Um, it's just so bad. And if it was just a mid card thing, I think it was at one point, it was just a mid card thing. It's like, whatever. But they put the world title on him. He tapped out Gunther at WrestleMania. Like, they clearly 2 months later say, "Oh, whoops," and change that. So yeah, Jey Uso, well deserved. Speaking of well deserved, the worst wrestler of the year
Oh.
is Claudio Castagnoli.
Oh, I knew. Oh my god. I can't fucking believe it.
He's stuck with it.
Dude.
Let me preface this with
Here
saying,
we go. He's been waiting for this.
I have been a fan of Claudio for a very long time. I've been a big supporter. Like, remember, every year he'd win most underrated in everyone's list. And when he was Cesaro in WWE, like, I was, voting for him all those years. They could be doing more. He came to AEW. I've enjoyed him for pretty much most of his run. But ever since the fucking Death Riders, they've just stripped everything interesting about him. He just has the same look. He talks like this. I am Cesaro. Like he's some fucking caveman. Doesn't help with the fact that he's never, ever been a good promo. And that's fine. I didn't really have an issue with it before when he talked about the 4 ropes. But, like, now we're, like, pushing him like he's supposed to be, like, this top guy when he is out here wrestling the same fucking match all the time, stinking it up, being boring as hell. And you know what? I said earlier, Jon Moxley, if he didn't turn things around, would have had this locked up. Because first half of this year, Jon Moxley was easily, I think, the worst wrestler of the year. But he's had an incredible second half of the year because he realized what wasn't working and he changed it. Claudio just keeps doing it. And to the point where I just don't care. Like I'll just skip his matches. I don't care. He also wears the black tights with the black tight design, so you can't tell what it really is. Awful, awful. I know a lot of people will be like, "What? I can't believe it." But really think about it. Is Claudio really doing his best work? I think he's doing his worst work of his entire career, and it stinks.
Producer Josh.
I was not expecting Claudio to be mentioned as one of the worst of the year. I understand it because, I mean...
Well, points on your
Shawn.
end. I disagree, but that's you. We disagree.
Zahaya, your boy Evil is my honorable mention because I don't get it. I don't get why New Japan keeps doing stuff with him. I don't get it. I never get even when Chronic was telling me the glories of Evil, and I still don't get it now. So
Chronic
nothing has changed there.
Jinder Mahal, so,
But my worst wrestler of the year, I am doing the inverse of Zahaya because my worst wrestler of the year is Jey Uso.
Very bad wrestler.
And I was someone who said, I appreciate that they had the balls to commit to Jey Uso and said, if they're going to do it, you can't pussyfoot it. You can't just have him win the Rumble and not beat Gunther. Him tapping out Gunther was a bad decision. Calling him main event Jey Uso when he hasn't main evented pay-per-views or shows like that is a bad decision. It's not good marketing. If you're going to call a guy main event Jey Uso, he should be in the main event more often.
Don't threaten
I know, don't give him any ideas. But to be fair, Shawn, it's not like you're watching anyway. That's one. And
You don't know
two,
that.
Shawn, you are not bothering. You are not bothering. Don't try to convince me.
Sean's got ESPN.
No, I don't.
But if you're going to commit to something, you got to go all the way. And if you're not going to go all the way, and if you're going to half-ass it, you get the main event Jey Uso world title run, which is half-assed. The whole thing has felt half-assed. Even the match with CM Punk was just like, what are you doing? Both of those guys didn't really look good. Both of them really didn't look good, but Jey Uso, how do you botch a neck breaker? You've been in the company for so long.
What about
you don't know how to do a neck breaker?
What about that back breaker, whatever the fuck he was going to do to Logan on like Raw?
And also, he has the worst spear in all of wrestling. He has the worst spear. Charlotte has a better spear than him. Bobby has a better spear. Edge has a better spear. Christian. There's like so many wrestlers, men, women, any gender in between. Most people on the planet can hit a better spear than Jey Uso. And they
CM Punk.
Yeah, it is pretty bad.
He has one of the worst spears I've ever seen. And they keep having him use this as a signature move. Get main event Jey Uso out of here. Get him in the bin.
Hitkid, who was the worst? Who sucked?
This one's tough because there is.
There's so many shitters, right?
On the men's side this year, there was so many shitters. I disagree on Claudio. Mox would have been up here, because of the thing. I think even Copeland could have been up here, because of the start of the year. Because,
don't disagree.
God, they were some trash. But let's get the obvious one out the way first of all. Honourable mention, main event Jey Uso. My eyes! Some of the worst shit I've ever seen. Truthfully. Some of the worst shit I've ever seen. Legitimately, just, the main, the Rumble win, the thing, and everything. You know about it, if I'm allowed to say. The Rumble win, the world title reign. And then this gimmick, what they've been teasing, turning me on, but now it's back to being a tag team. Horrid.
I didn't think there was a single wrestler on this planet that could make Gunther look bad.
They did it.
He fucking did it, bro.
I'm gonna shock y'all right now, though. Who's ready for a bombshell? This man has only had 2 good matches this year.
2?
Oh.
2 good matches this year. Winner of Worst Wrestler of the Year is Cody Rhodes.
Yeah! Oh my fucking god. No, my god. Oh, you're kidding me.
I can't lie!
I'm gonna break up, bro. I'm gonna get some fucking alcohol. I'm gonna start drinking, and we can get some fucking good time going right now.
It's a cough because I'm laughing at the highest reaction. I'm sorry, I can't lie. The only 2 good matches Cody Rhodes has had this year, the ladder match with Kevin Owens, and the SummerSlam match with Cena. And to be fair, on that SummerSlam match, you all tell me who was the alpha man in that SummerSlam match. It was Cena. With most of the spots. True or false? True or false?
Not gonna get an argument out of me, brother.
I enjoyed their PWG match.
Here's the problem, though.
Oh my god.
Every Cody Rhodes match is nearly the same. He has not done... For a man who has so-called been the flagship of WWE, has anyone really cared about his title reign? Anybody?
No!
Exactly! Not
investors.
one fuck! Not
He is
one
to
fuck!
he is to the WWE title what Seth Rollins is to the the gold belt.
Yeah, and trust me, Seth was another consideration. I won't fucking deny that.
You don't like the laugh?
I
Oh my god.
Rollins is a good wrestler. That laugh is fucking irritating. But I can't give it Rollins because one of my WWE match years in my top 10 was the triple threat at Mania. Night 1 main event.
Oh, excellent match.
Yeah, so I can't do that to Rollins. But yeah, and I get Sahaya. I get Adams thinking, oh no, I'm hating justifiably. This man is the figurehead of your fucking company. He has been shit. He has been garbage. The WWE title is fucking irrelevant. The World Heavyweight title's more relevant on CM Punk right now. That's a fact. SmackDown, with this man as the figurehead, is the worst show on fucking television. True or false? True or fucking false?
I can't believe Zahaya hacked Hitkid and is speaking in a British accent right now.
I can't believe Zahaya won after... what's funny, Hitkid, is that Zahaya asked me and Shawn. He said, give me 2 reasons why not.
Why I shouldn't put him as my worst wrestler of the year.
And somebody ended up doing it anyway.
What were the 2 reasons? I want to hear the 2 reasons.
Oh, fucking, I forgot. But there's
Kevin Owens stuff was good.
Yeah.
And what did you say, Shawn?
One match at the beginning, because here's the thing.
Did you say SummerSlam?
I might have said SummerSlam.
One match doesn't save you. 2 matches don't save you.
I'm fucking
Come on, guys. 2 matches don't save you.
Vindicated!
And also, the SummerSlam match was more carried by John than Cody.
You know what?
Sorry to be that guy, it's true. Cena was the story of the SummerSlam match more than Cody. That is fact. Hate to be that guy, but it's true.
To be fair, he was going to be the story no matter what. Since it's
that's the thing. That's the thing. No, that's the thing, Josh. And Cody's Mania match this year, it was made to look like a complete bitch by Travis Scott. That is fact. And the man has been, and since the Kevin stuff, which, by the way, the reason why I'm only including the Rumble match is because you can't include the Saturday Night Main Event stuff that happened last year. You can't include it. We're talking about this year.
Right.
That is right. He is the worst wrestler of the year. Hate to be that guy, but Cody Rhodes is undisputably the worst wrestler of the year.
Hitkid, you are so absolutely right, which is why I'm changing my honorable mention to evil and the worst wrestlers fucking Cody Rhodes, baby. Fuck you, Adam. Fuck you.
Look, you guys can make that claim, and that's fine. But Cody Rhodes helped me realize that Timothy Chalamet is a wrestling fan, and that gives me points. So, thank you, Cody.
Okay. So, my honorable mention for worst wrestler hasn't been mentioned yet. Is Logan Paul. Why are we still doing this?
First right.
That's a first.
YouTube.
But aren't they doing YouTube anyway, Shawn, without him?
I don't know. I don't watch.
Yeah, but that's the point. I feel like this experiment has run its course.
I feel like what we brought him into to do for us, like, it boosts like social media.
Nothing different.
Yeah, no.
And we wasted half of Cena's fucking retirement on him.
Hey, he'll be up for this next year when they put the fucking title on him.
Oh God, I hope not.
He's my pick to win Money in the Bank right now because they're that dumb of a company.
But my worst wrestler of the year, Glacier. It was a cool entrance, right? And then
that's your pick?
No. Sandman. I love the Sandman. Great entrance.
Sandman, that's your pick.
Right, but then the bell rings, Shawn. Great Khali.
Oh, that's a good pick.
Makes his way to the ring, but then the bell rings, Shawn. You know what all of them have in common with my worst wrestler of the year? They're nothing but an entrance wrestler. Jey Uso is the worst wrestler of the year.
Yeah.
And also, fuck Carol.
I agree.
Because I will not hear it. I will not hear the argument that Jeff Hardy is worse.
Oh, that's a bad take.
Stupid take.
It's an insane take.
Jey Uso is an entrance.
He said
Yes.
Jeff Hardy
Yes, he
is
did.
low.
Jeff Hardy's worse than fucking Jey Uso. He's crazy.
Shawn can back this up.
Carol might be a level 2 autistic. I ain't gonna lie.
Yikes.
Shawn can back this up.
I could, but I think we'll leave it there and
Yes.
let everyone think what they want.
All
Fuck
right.
you, Jey Uso. But that means it is time for Wrestler of the Year. The big one.
The big one.
Adam.
And it was a toss-up between both of these men. But in the end, I went
Honorable mention?
who had the best overall year. And like Sahaya said, it took a minute for him to get back to where he was. And my honorable mention is the Hanger. Because it did feel like he was toiling in the middle there for a minute, and then Double or Nothing from that point forward to where we are now, the Hanger returned. But the one wrestler who has been consistent since January to this point, and gave Evil his greatest match of all time,
Yeah.
it's the Alpha Konosuke Takeshita.
Good
This
pick.
man can't miss. He can't miss. Any match he has, it's a great match. The shit he's doing with Okada is fucking incredible. Who knew he had like that kind of like personality in him? And like I said, I mean, when you're able to give Evil a good match, I feel like you're a special talent.
True.
So absolutely, this year overall, it's got to be Konosuke Takeshita. Hitkid, who is your wrestler of the year?
Fuck. I know we said only one honorable mention, but there's three. I have a top three, okay? And I feel like I'd be wrong because guess what? You've mentioned two of them right there, okay? I'm going to put this guy as honorable mention because of everything that went on and all that. I've got Bandito as honorable mention. We have to put this man in. Not only for the tag team with Brody, but do we forget that, you know, and let me be clear, yes, the Jericho feud was shit and all that. But after he won the belt, and you'll all understand this, guys.
I know you're right.
What were the following two defenses of that Ring of Honor World title?
That Takeshita match, and then the
Match of the year candidate against Takeshita, and then an even better one against Hechicero.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
This man is up there for match of the year. I love Konosuke Takeshita. I have him third.
Wow,
My wrestler of the year is Hangman Adam Page.
that's fair.
The story which began in February, which really started with the Christopher Daniels, retirement angle, okay?
Yep.
Which, by the way, the Texas Death Match is actually a really good TV match. On Maximum Carnage, it is actually really good. But the story which started out of that, with this man now realizing, he realized, oh my god, I've done something I've done something I should have never have done. You get what I'm on about? And then from the journey of redemption, to winning to winning the Owen against Ospreay in a match of the year, and that was a pick 'em, by the way. We were all debating who's going to win, Ospreay or Fink. Were we or were we not? And then that moment at All in Texas when it all came together. Where it all came together? He wins the world title off Moxley, defends it against Moxley, then has another match of the year candidate against Carl Fletcher.
Yep.
No, the MJF feud was amazing, early in the year. The title match at Forbidden Door, I get it, it's not everyone's cup of tea. I was there live. For the audience, everyone loved it. Can I be clear? I'm not going to, debate that, okay? And I have a feeling we're going to get back to that. To know this stuff with Joe were pretty much, it's been cooking and they've been each other's foils and it's probably coming to an end at World's End. This man has been the story of AEW this year. It's going to be very interesting to see where he goes next year, considering he's had such a peak, such a peak year this year. Hangman Page is my 2025 Wrestler of the Year. Very close, though, with Bandito and Takeshita.
Producer Josh. Who's your wrestler?
So Shawn,
Oh,
What?
you had a comment saying you couldn't give a certain somebody the wrestler of the year, but for my honorable mention, I will because Kyle Fletcher is my honorable mention.
Yay!
No argument. He's in top 5.
Because out of everyone in AEW, I feel like he has grown the absolute most, given the circumstances he was given, and given the current circumstances that he's in. And I think he deserves credit for Wrestler of the Year, even if some people may not want to give it to him. So he deserves that shout out.
it was a good shout.
My Wrestler of the Year, though, is someone who I don't think a lot of people would expect me to say, but I'm going to go out on a limb. Dirty Dom.
Hell yeah!
Mysterio?
Let's go. That's a
Dirty
crazy
Dom.
shout for hell fucking yeah. Dom Mysterio.
What?
Really.
I enjoyed him more than pretty much anybody else.
I will mention this. Dom is in my top 5. He is 5th.
I've enjoyed him a lot.
Ray's son?
Yeah. Dom's in my... let me put it to you like this on my list.
Holy shit!
I have 4 guys who are from AEW. The first WWE wrestler on my Wrestler of the Year list is Dominic Mysterio.
Holy shit!
I-
That
From
might
the
be
Judgment Day?
Dom is one of the only good things about
Wow.
him.
He is.
Yes.
You have to do that. Hell yeah!
I
dude.
agree with
Wow.
Josh. I'm not going to fight this. He's
I
right.
love, holy shit!
So-
That might be the
so
biggest
Kyle
factor of the night,
Kyle is 2, Dom is 1.
dude. Fuck yeah! I love Dom. Zahaya knows that. Shawn, I'm speechless right now.
God, you're speechless. I'm speechless. Do you guys see that Intercontinental title run? Jesus. But, like,
Like a champion, no?
so let's... Honorable mention.
Wow.
This is from the WWE.
Oh,
I know this might be risky picking him over Dominic Mysterio, but, golly gee, I'm going to give it a try. CM Punk. So,
Phil.
yeah, he had an excellent triple threat match at WrestleMania with Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. I think he had a top 10 match, this is the top 10 for match of the year with Gunther at SummerSlam. I think that match was absolutely incredible, and I want to see them go at it again because they just get it. Yeah, I think he's just been consistent on a show that isn't always consistent, and he's been working hard, and he's working hard right now. Being tasked to set up the next phase of the company, and look, it's Punk, so I'm gonna go with him. But male wrestler of the year, I'm gonna have to agree with you guys, is the Hangman Adam Page. You guys made a point about like, oh well, he's kind of got back to himself. I like sad, angry Hangman from earlier in the year, and his match with MJF at I think it was Revolution was excellent. Hangman won that match too.
Yeah, he did. This is why I'm saying I don't think it's over with him and NJF at all.
Oh no, it's definitely not over. And like they literally, I remember when it was like, wow, this show fucking sucks, and then it was just like MJF was feuding with Jeff Jarrett, and here comes Hangman, and it was like, wow, we have hope. And obviously all the stuff that we talked about. If you notice, Hangman has come up a lot throughout this show.
Yeah.
For good reason. He's the dude, and I just am so happy. And now he's like doing this like alliance with Swerve, which I think is really cool. And I think they're both coming across as big stars. So Hangman is definitely my wrestler of the year.
Is the main character.
Yeah.
I had
Zahaya.
Punk at 10, by the way, but like really darn amazed because and this isn't disrespecting him. I thought he had a better year last year.
Well, not all of us can be Dominic Mysterio,
No,
so.
you know with the Drew food.
Great.
You get where I'm coming from.
Zahaya, who is your wrestler of the year?
Honorable mention goes to Konosuke Takeshita for not only just his stuff in AEW, but his stuff in New Japan as well. in general, everywhere he goes, he just fucking kills it. From like winning the never openweight title, getting the most defenses with the never openweight title, and then winning the G1, and then winning the IWGP World Championship, to now being in a double Jeopardy match at Wrestle Kingdom. The now sold out Wrestle Kingdom, 50,000 tickets sold, probably the most watched Wrestle Kingdom, if not all time, then like in a very fucking long time between him and Yota Tsuji. Like, this dude's on a fucking roll right now.
Man has 3 different company contracts.
And for good reason. He's special. He's very fucking special. Like, there's so few wrestlers that can do that, what Takeshita can do. And that's what separates him from everybody else. So he's my honorable mention. But everybody else, most people, my number one's Hangman. And that's mainly because, like, I remember, because like Shawn, I enjoy angry Hangman and I like heel Hangman. But at the beginning of the year, I just remember as like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, where is his character going? Like, that was my biggest thing, is that I didn't know where the fuck his character was going as a heel. Because he was already coming off of like 2 back-to-back losses to Jay White, which I'm not saying that didn't help Jay. It helped Jay out immensely. But I was just like, where does Hangman go? And then the Christopher Daniels match happened. And then his stuff with MJF happens. And it's like, we're starting to get it. And then he starts, and it's like, throughout the year, you're starting to gain more and more confidence in not just like the character, but in the wrestler that is Hangman. He's starting to feel like the guy that we saw back in 2021, 2022. Like, we're starting to get that again. And it just kept getting better and better. It's one of the best single-told stories this entire year, which culminated with him winning the title at All In. And there was no better story. There was no better redemption story than Hangman this year. And that's why I got to give him Wrestler of the Year on my end.
I think what it proves once again is that Hangman is a special, special talent.
He is.
He is
Absolutely.
The modern Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I wouldn't even look. He's just Hangman. Like, he's
That's
Hangman
true.
Adam Page.
I mean,
like,
in the sense of like not the same character, but like just he's somebody that anybody can get behind.
yeah.
And he's
hopefully
believable and he's great. I mean, Takeshi just has great matches. That's why I gave him the little slight edge. He's, again, special talent in his own right. Both of these men,
True.
Tony Khan should never let go.
Absolutely. Paying lots of money.
All the money. Give him all the monies. But with that, those are the awards. Now, yes, we still have one last thing, but we're going to wrap that up when we give our goodbyes. So, with that being said, we're going to start with Hitkid. Hit, would you like to tell these lovely people where to find you and give your big prediction of 2026?
You can find me over at the Worldwide Wrestling Alliance. We have Aftershock 100 upcoming soon for our next pay-per-view type show. Other than that, you can find me on social media, on X and all that, just shooting the shit. Big prediction for 2026. You know what? I will go with a big one here. Big prediction of 2026 is I'll go with a safe one here. Your main event of All In is Ospreay versus Hangman for the AEW World Championship.
All right. Producer Josh, would you like to tell these lovely people where to find you and your last big prediction of 2026?
You can find me lurking around on this podcast and maybe sometimes on the show that's on this podcast, connected with it. Go support the Four Post Massacre, as usual. My prediction for 2026, you know what? Let's take a shot in the dark. Kyle Fletcher will win a world title.
Oh.
Why not?
That's right.
Ballsy.
Shawn. Would you like to tell these lovely people where to find you and your prediction for 20?
Yeah, you can go on to Twitter, the AWF105. I have Hook as my profile picture, so Hangman stands, don't get mad. And I literally picked him as Wrestler of the Year. You can calm down. And I tweet about all sorts of twinks, so if that is your thing, it's on there. But, yeah. As for my biggest prediction for 2026, I was going to get real bold here and say Kenny Omega won't wrestle a singles match next year.
Ooh.
But maybe he'll wrestle like a squash or something, more his speed. And I think we're going to see the beginning of the end of Kenny Omega's career next year. I don't know if he'll be done next year, but I think it'll be pretty apparent he's done.
Well, Zahaya, you're going to take us out here, so I'll go next. Don't find me. I'll promote. I don't really do much. But I'll promote, of course, 4 p.m. Saturday night's main event and Velocity every Monday. And Saturday here on the channel, we got Survivor Series coming up.
Don't you usually have a saying that you'd like to add?
Oh, yeah, sure. I guess I'll do that here, too. As always, support independent pro wrestling is the backbone of our industry. Without them, there is no future. So please go out and find your local indie and give them some support. Because next year, one of them could be Indie Wrestler of the Year.
And maybe Shawn will watch more of them than Adam does.
Right.
Well, look, I named more indie people than he did, so...
All right, my big poll prediction. So, Josh technically said what I was going to say, and Kyle Fletcher, so I'll be a little different here. Somebody is going to win a world title next year. It's not going to be in the AEW sense of things, but it's going to piggyback off of what Josh said. Dirty Dom will win a world title in the Fed.
You motherfucker!
I was going to say it.
That was going to be my prediction!
Oh.
Funny
Dude,
enough,
what is this? The Dominic Mysterio fan club?
That was my second prediction too.
He's the best thing in WWE.
Well, Zahai, would you like to take us out with your prediction and the goodbyes?
Christ. Okay. Yeah, so we will be back next show, obviously. But we will be joined by, we're being joined by the winner of the 2025 season.
The winner will be the next time you hear from us.
Which is Josh. And that winner is producer Josh with, I believe, 9 overall appearances on the show.
Guest Shawn and Hitkid.
Yeah, surprisingly enough.
Yes, the black hairy brown bear beat out the white man.
All right, brother.
What Sol Ruka match are you making them watch?
I'll tell you what they're watching. They're watching NXT R Evolution.
Oh Christ! All right. Well, we'll be doing that as well as we're currently doing Sinahashi month. Next time you hear us, will be with Charles to talk about Royal Rumble 2017, which obviously main evented by the Rumble, but also has Cena and AJ WWE Championship. So be sure to tune in for that. But until then, thanks for listening, everybody.
Well, what's your big prediction?
Back. I'm getting to it, and my big prediction for 2026 is that I'm finally going to fucking end this podcast.
Oh! Whoa. We'll see.
Oh, man. But is it going to happen? I don't know. That's why it's a prediction. But until then, let us know what your predictions are in the comments. Again, YouTube, Apple Podcast, Podbean. But until then, thanks for listening, everybody. We'll see you in the next year.